Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Sunday, part 2. So glad you're with us. Our Sunday. Oh, we wish. It's Saturday, actually. It feels like Sunday. It's my second show on Saturday, so it's Saturday. Hi, everybody. We're live from Los Angeles. It's been a very exciting day so far. It ain't over yet. We got Saturday part 2. It's our final Saturday, though, of evening shows. Okay, the evening shows. This is your last weekend. If you missed the announcement this morning, it's our last weekend of evening shows. We'll have our morning shows as always. They have been our flagship shows since day one. We're going to have those for you 10 to 1, but this is our final call for Saturday night. So glad you're with us. Big special show. It's going to be good. And we've got Sunday as well. Tomorrow is Sunday. So tomorrow we'll have the morning and the evening, and then that'll be it for doubleheader Saturday and Sunday. But we're going to have our Saturday, Sunday mornings. If you missed it, we have a new schedule taking effect as of this week. So it's Monday, and Monday we won't be here. Monday and Tuesday we'll be off. No TV on. It'll be TV off on Monday and Tuesday, and then TV back on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday nights. Saturday and Sunday mornings only. Okay, so now that we've got the schedule cleared away, we've got amazing, amazing jewelry today, and that's 3 hours live from Los Angeles. So how can I help you tonight? Is there something you've been thinking about, wanting, looking for, or are you just in it for the new goods? We've got a lot of that on the way as well, so I hope that you can stay with me. Now, you hear a lot of yada, yada, yada about gold, and it's happening. It's real life. It's gold, record highs all the time. Well, we are taking our price tags downward for you. Some huge discounts. I've got a whole arsenal of jewelry here that is priced like jewelry has never been priced here. So that's very exciting. Got that for you. We've got, whether you want opals and tanzanites together in tandem, or if you want a really fabulous, maybe it's sapphire you love or straight up diamonds, we've got those marked down, as well as a few other pieces that are marked down that are a little high-end museum pieces coming on down to an affordable price point. Plus, it's not too late to get a blue wing. Got a few of those as well. Big Paraibas here, $228, yellow diamond. Hey, we got a good one this morning. We got another one for you today. And also, we had a mystery here. Maybe you can help solve. It's like Saturday Night Mystery Theater, except the mystery is going to be very obvious, and I hope you're with us because we know there was somebody, a gentleman out there, it was a gentleman, right, who was asking for a gold quartz, and he just missed one. One of our other gentlemen snapped it up. So I have a new gold quartz today. It's in a gent's ring that we made specifically for the requester. It's just for the record, we had no actual verification of who that was. So if you've been waiting on a gent's gold quartz ring, we have one, and it's set aside for you. So I've got it. Whenever you're ready, I got it. And then we also have some really cool diamond pieces that are designer styles in diamonds. We've got, you name it, we got it. Oh, and a chameleon diamond. The chameleon diamond, as all of our chameleon diamonds are, GIA certified. There's a huge markdown on a nearly 3/4 carat stone in the chameleon. Plus, if you just happen to be looking for an 8-carat emerald, I have one of those too. So it really is quite the day, quite the evening to shop. Hope you will let us know. Now, if you missed out on our morning show and maybe you've caught up a little bit or checked it out or saw something you missed, let me know because we got Friday nights merchandise here if it's still available. I've got Saturday mornings merchandise still here as well. And anything else from the inventory you'd like us to go find and check on, we can do that too. So we'd love to hear from you, but we're actually going to start with a little, we're going to start with a little, yeah, that didn't work. Exactly. Yeah, my roar is a little more of a purr at this time of the afternoon. But hey, we're ready to go, and there's nothing that'll perk up an afternoon or evening like jewelry, at least shopping for great jewelry at incredible values. That is very, very cool. So here we are, and it's going to be 112-7444. Check that out. That's a Panther style, and it's a, fabulous cat. Is what, cool cat, fabulous cat, whatever you want. I got a lot of cool cats watching right now. Well, actually, it was funny. Wasn't Tracy saying that her cat watches the show? Hey, isn't the first pet that has been a big fan of the show. So we've got a lot of, I've had so many people over the years that have said, well, my dog so-and-so really loves watching. The second he hears your voice, he just turns his attention toward the TV. That's what I should have done. I should have left the TV on for Peanut. That would have been fun, you know? Although, don't you think she probably hears enough of me? All right, so here's 102 in the sapphires, 18-karat solid gold. Yeah, she's having a big day. She's having a long day. But here we go. This one's going to be a 102 royal blue, diamond accents in the eyes. It's all those blue spots there, all the way in sapphires. They're burnished into the textured gold, which makes that Panther so very ferocious. He doesn't look, he's fierce but not mean, right? There's a difference between mean and fierce. And fierce is what you want to be, right? That's a good one there. Under $1,000 to get us started. I told you we got specials all day. This is our last Saturday night with you, so we thought we'd make it extra special. A lot of discounting, super sales for our Saturday night. I'm looking looking forward to it. Let's get this one out for not $9.99 either. We're going to go even lower than that. I'll make it $949 first caller on that one, and then I'll try it on, because that's what's so cool about it is you start with a lot of 18 karat solid gold. Then you add the sapphires, which is 102. Then you add the diamond accents, in which there are 2 of those in the eyes. Let's show you how this one looks. Oh, he's a teeny tiny size right now. Not in the ring, but in the actual ring size. And we can take care of that for you. So whatever you need, it's about a 5. We can make it work for you if you want to go a little smaller or larger. But look at that, very directional, side to side, no matter what direction though you see. It's got a really cool way, the way his one arm wraps around and he reaches towards his tail. Wouldn't that be nice? We're all that flexible. And he's got that really cool style. So that one's going to be yellow gold only, any size you need, and that's $949. So that one is the way we start with some ferocity in our show. And then of course we've got, oh, there's a new sapphire if you want one bigger stone. And then we have yellow sapphires. Ooh la la. Yeah, it's special. It is. It's cool. We've got a really neat, every time I see this necklace, I wonder, I always think it's yellow diamonds. And then I find out it's yellow sapphires, and I still wonder why it's priced so well. And here we go. This is, love this one. I'm going to show it on the hand here first. It's a full-on necklace, so not a pendant. And it actually is kind of like twofer. It's a 2-in-1, and let's take a look at this. And then our Panther is the only one. I want to start with the back, and then we'll show you the front here. It's going to be a yellow sapphire that looks like yellow diamonds and multiple stones and fancy cuts put together. 112-1759 is your item number here, and let me know if you do love double chains. That's what's so cool about it. Now, this is all together situated, so I know it looks like a layered design that are nested together. It's all one piece. So these pieces or portions don't move. The chains actually have, well, this is what's really neat about it. There's a double row, and I know it's a little twisted right now because it's been, poor thing's been in a bag. So these are actually going to be, and I'll untwist it for you if I can, but this is going to be a multiple adjustable length. So you've got that lobster claw closure, 16, 17, 18. You've got the 2 different lengths. This is going to actually nest beautifully. So you separate these 2, and then maybe it just needs a little flippity flip, something like that. It's just there. You go. Much better. So you see how it looks like that doubled effect, except what they're going to do is come together right here and here. So then it's one chain for the rest of the way. So that's where, have you had trouble layering before? I know, I love the look, but it's really complicated to do. And so if you have that issue before, this is a great way to go where it looks like that layered effect. Yes?
Renee wants to ask if you could try on the big Aqua, the cushion in the bridge. Oh, not the bridge, sorry, the cushion from yesterday, the 1051.
Oh, the 1051? I know exactly. It wasn't in a bridge, though. I think it was the trapezoid. Yeah, the one with the trapezoids around it. You got it, Renee. Well, let me go get it out of the box, and we'll find it for you. Let me also take a look at this one quickly on the neckline here. So you get a carat 60 of the yellow sapphires, which are Ceylon yellows, and you can see it there. And again, forgive that it's twisted. It just, once you have it on the right way, it stays the right way. It's just not going to be that way at the moment. So there you have it. So that one's going to be, I have to unfasten it and do all that. But I want you to see the size reference it's going to give you. Adjustable, 16, 17, 18, so you can wear it higher or lower depending on the neckline that day. We're going to take it on up close. I want you to see the way it's built with all the gems, those really good premium yellow, intense golden yellow. They're not orange, they're not brown. They just have a brighter than, let's say, canary yellow. Then you get the diamonds that lead into that. Almost looks floral or wreath-like or like laurel leaves, only done in color. And this one's going to be $9.99. Stays as it is. You get 2 tones of gold. The yellow gold sets those sapphires. The diamonds are set in the white gold. And then your entire chain, which is really a double chain for a lot of the way, is going to be also in white gold. And there's your lobster claw closure. And the O-rings are where you have the decision of 16, 17, 18 inches. But that's a really good look. What do I have? A messy wheel here. We got red on the wheel. We got all kinds of things going on. And it's been a busy day here. Take a look at that, though, up close. And that's $9.99. So I really want you to see what that's all about. Stays as is. But again, it can be right out to you because there's no sizing needed. It's got 3 sizes included. You've got the premium closure. You've got all of that to love. I don't think this wasn't going to sit on its own, but I'd like it to. So I can go get that request from Friday night, which was only yesterday. Gosh, that wasn't even 24 hours ago I showed that Aqua. Feels like it was months ago. Let's take a look. Oh, can we just show it right here on the stand here? And that way you'll have something to look at while I go get Renee her request here. So we'll bring that out. And then what we're going to do, and that's a great thing to do, is get requesting, because I know it's a busy time of year. Spring has sprung, so busy, busy times here. And so if you have anything you want to see from a previous show, well, we'll just double check, make sure it's still here, and then show it right on to you. So here is the big 1051 from last night. Look at that. That is just, it's one of my favorites still, Renee. And I'm not a big fan of aqua unless it's Sierra Santa Maria. Go figure, right? A lot of you are probably feeling the same way. It's like you got to have the really, first of all, accessing any Sierra Santa Maria is unusual. Well, this is 1127398, and it's our huge 10 karat 51 Aquamarine, beautiful 1051 stone, but then it has the 46 points and the diamonds that are on the side. So what we did was it gives the look like it's a big trapezoid shape. It's actually made up of the round, brilliant diamonds all set together in pave, and yet there is only one fabulous piece here, and that's what it looks like on, which is how she requested it, but obviously we want to see it up close as well, with that divine cutting. And notice, did this just get more saturated through the middle? Usually where we see a lesser color and more less saturated, we've got more color through the middle of that emerald cut. It feels like back in the day when Miss Royalty herself, the American who went overseas to go marry a prince and, you know, became royalty overnight, quite literally. Well, that's what, she was wearing a big old aquamarine emerald cut, and everyone kind of lost their minds because it was one of those that I would think, given it was part of the royal collection, hopefully it was Sierra Santa Maria, but this is an important way to get that look. And no, it's not priceless, and no, it's not tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands. We're making it only $39.99 to get a 1051. So really special stone there with the trapezoid shapes on the side. And boy, if that looks big on my hand, it's a big ring, but really easy to wear because cinches in the back is one great mounting. Let's also take a look at it up close here, shall we? And Jason, what were you picking up? A yellow sapphire necklace or something else? Oh, good. We've got more requests coming in. Well, I love to hear that too, because, you know, we know it's a busy time of year and a lot of people are just popping in and out when they can. And so we'd love to find whatever it is you are looking for. And we will work very hard to do that and find the perfect piece for you. But that is a beauty. So yellow sapphire and diamond double necklaces here. Then we've got the gorgeous aqua you see here. Just a little heads up from last night. And then here we are. There's that big blue sapphire panther piece, which is also available for you. I hope you'll grab that one too if you love the sapphires, and to think under $950 for a panther design. And don't forget, gentleman's gold quartz. It was requested, and we unfortunately don't have a record of who requested it. I was not privy to the request. It must have been on an evening when I was not here, but whoever it is, give us a call if you happen to be with us. It could be your perfect lucky day where we happen to have the ring that we essentially made for you, which is even better because we do that. Sometimes obviously you got one of a kinds that most of what we do, so they get snapped up sometimes before everybody gets what they want. So what we're doing is bringing you that really fabulous gold quartz tonight. If you'd like to see it, I'd rather give you a little heads up. Oh, by the way, speaking of heads up, so a couple of hours ago, I found out, I didn't even know about this morning when I was with you on the air. A couple of hours ago, I found out that there is a brand new stone that, let me put it this way, will be one of the most exotic and rare we ever show you. There's a brand new stone to premiere here. We've never had. I've never sold, not just here in the 8+ years I've been here, but ever. And it's going to debut, well, it was going to be debuting weeks from now. And I said, why wait? I decided to move it up to tomorrow morning's show. And I'll give you a little hint. It's out of Brazil, but you've never seen it before. I've never sold it before. It is incredibly affordable for what it is, because I think we're talking about something that should be really in that priceless category. I will debut it tomorrow morning. So just a little heads up, because I know that I want to give everybody a little moment here. We've only got a few pieces. It's a handful of finished pieces of jewelry in this new stone, which is highly collectible. Highly collectible. And you're probably thinking, well, how do you know it's collectible if you've never had it before? Because of what's inside of it. So we'll talk about that tomorrow. That's your only hint. Take your guesses. I don't think anyone's going to guess what it is. But if you'd like to guess, maybe I'll give you a little prize if you guess what it is. But it's very, very cool. And it's very, very rare. So we'll see that tomorrow. But let's take a look at this aqua. Yes. Let me check. I've got a list at size 7, but I like to bring out Barbara here. Barbara is just how I personified the mandrel, because Barbara Mandrell, no, any country music fans out there? Not necessarily a big fanatic, but I do know Barbara. So I've named the mandrel, and it is a size 7, so that's Barbara. Barbara helping us out there with the assist. Thank you, Barbara. Confirming that that is a size 7. So yes, if I ever refer to Barbara, it's not my co-host, it's actually my mandrel. So here we go with what's next. And then, yeah, I mean, why not? Sometimes when you get real, when you spend a lot of time here, you start to personify inanimate objects, and I have done that. So yes, there we go. That one's gone. Congratulations. Let's show you a new sapphire on the way. Already had the Panther piece, and Yes, mandrel. Okay, here we go. This is going to be, oh yeah, look at that. That is a cool sapphire in the round, and it's going to be 112-7941. I mean, round sapphire with a couple of baguettes, and then a little, it feels like a wonder ring already part of the ring. The design has those chevrons top and bottom, and it's going to be 7941. And thank you so much. That was Renee, correct? It's a beautiful stone. Enjoy that aqua. And then I know we're working on some other requests to bring out. And if this is that night, you just want to set aside some time, put the feet up, kick back, rest and relax, and let the great gems come to you. That's what it's all about. So make sure you dial in and get those requests in. We'll be happy to make it an all request show. I'd love to do that. It's our platinum. It's our 50-point in that Ceylon sapphire. It's a half-carat stone in the round with 45 points in diamonds that include the 2 tapered baguettes and the lovely round brilliance going around it. It's like you're all in one. Why spend another $2,000 on wonder rings when you got them stacked here already? And then we've got, oh yeah, that round sapphire is deluxe. And we're going to bring you a great value right now. The very first caller, and there is only one, and remember it's platinum, so it stays that way. We're not changing the gold because you can't change the gold on platinum because it's not gold, it's platinum. It's a different metal entirely. So it stays, it's a white metal. We don't do platings on platinum. It's just platinum pure through and through. So we love that. And it's going to be, well, how about this? $19.99, skip it. We'll go to an all-time, and again, I can't say an all-time low. It's never been here before. It's a brand new piece for us, but here's what it looks like on the hand, and we're going to go ahead and blow it out. It's got a little, almost like an evil eye feel, but very sophisticated and very high-end and easy to wear. And I love the royal blues with those bright flashes coming on through. And we're going to make it $9.99 instead. So for our last Saturday, I promised big discounts and values, and we're going to keep that going all night long. There's a Tahitian pearl. I had the ring earlier today. I've got the pendant, which actually would look great together tonight. So if you need a set of Tahitian pearls. Now, you know, just thinking about that emerald cut aqua that we had last night that just sold today, tonight. It's, I don't know, we're kind of in that limbo period. Is it afternoon? Is it evening? Yes. Thank you, Renee. Where's she calling from, by the way? Is she in Tennessee? Love that. Thank you so much. Well, Renee, enjoy that aqua. And then speaking of just a really good emerald cut that I did debut last night, it's this one. And I know that that's the same mounting. It's the same exact 46-point diamond mounting with that trapezoid theme on the sides. But this time it's a 12 karat 21 in that fabulous Afghan Kunzite, one of the most rich, saturated neon. It is, that is gorgeous. And it's going to be, I like that it's a numerical palindrome too, because 1221, same forwards and backwards there. I don't know, it just makes me feel like I'm going to remember the carat weight on that stone for a long time to come, and just easy to remember, because sometimes carat weights are tough to really remember in your head for a long, long time to come. I don't know if anyone else has that problem, or maybe you have a system that you should let me know. How do you remember all your carat weights, or do you put a little placard in there, or do you keep it in your jewelry box? Either way, we've got a very special 1221. This is the richest, most saturated Kunzite I can show you. And that said, it's in an emerald cut, which normally would be, even if you start with really rich, rough material, the emerald cut usually might soften that a bit, might take it down a notch on that vibrance and that neon and that powerful impact that an Afghan stone has. Well, this one is amazing. It's 7380 and it's one only. And I just like that it's one of our bigger discounts. It's a 1221 with 46 points in diamonds. And we're going to make it really affordable. It's the same mounting we just saw. It's just and it's a bigger stone too. And it's up there in rarity, where look at that color. Color or colors? It's really pinks and blues and purples and orchids and intense fuchsias all happening together. And it's going to be, well, let's blow it out for $18.88. First caller on that one. And then we've got some really cool Tanzanite earrings. I have the round that I love in the round Tanzanite ring, but there's our largest pair of earrings here as well, and they happen to be the best value. It's weird, the larger the stones get right now in Museum Reserve, the better the price becomes, and that's something I've really loved about. We're trying to move out some Tanzanites before they go to the museum. We feel like we'd much rather have you get the fabulous, put together, you know, tender, loving care pieces that we spent so much time lovingly just crafting for you. We'd rather have you get them than museums, to be honest. So speaking of Tanzanites, I got a really big value on a 4 karat 61 as well, and it's in an emerald cut, which we haven't seen much of the medium sizes in the emerald cuts, but I've got a good one. So this one's $18.88, and last call there, and let me know on the blue sapphire if you'd like it. And then our Tahitian pearl necklace is also here. Again, Gents Gold Quartz. I do have a pink and white diamond ring that is pretty looks. And tomorrow, again, big debut. I'll keep mentioning it because I know that you pop in and out throughout the show. There is a major gemstone debut that nobody else, I've never seen it anywhere. I've never seen it in a retail store. Never heard about another network having it. Never sold it in 24 years, no matter here or anywhere else. It is rare, so place your guesses as to what that might be, but tomorrow it debuts, and there's only a few pieces that are going to fly, and I wish we had more, but we don't because it's so rare. So we'll talk about that. Be with me at the top of the show. We won't wait long tomorrow morning to do that, and if you're a collector, you definitely need to be here. But look at this. This is our pink and white diamond ring we're going to have a little bit later. I love that it looks like multiple pave bands that are interlocking together. That's really special, and then we've got the big old Tanzanites. Let me know at 1888 on that Kunzite emerald cut, and then we've got a new diamond piece that is had a big blowout on one of these earlier today that was quick to go, and I know a lot of you missed out. So what I wanted to do is bring another version of, and let me know who's got that emerald cut. Sounds like that one is headed out of here. Okay, Tracy, let's hear the guesses. We got some guesses coming in. I'm just checking here. We got guesses, and hey everybody, thank you so much. Thank you for your kind words. Henry's watching. Okay. Yes, okay. That's always a good thing. Well, now I'm nervous. Now I'm really nervous. Yeah. I have a question. Did he do a cat call? No? Okay. All right. And guessing Savorite. I can honestly say I've never heard of that. Now, if anybody's trying to trip me up on making up gemstone names, then Bahianite? Aragonite, no, it's not. Calcite, no. Those are all like kind of variations of the way pearls are made. No. I think you guys are punking me with these guesses here. I mean, really, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. This could be that. That's it. Nope, we're not going to reveal it. I would say even if you guess right, I don't know if I could reveal it, but I will have a little prize for somebody if you guess correctly. And it has to be very specific because it is very specific. But there is going to be a fabulous diamond ring here for one caller, 112-7434. I am thrilled about what we're going to show you tomorrow. And again, it's going to be a lot of fun. I've had so many debuts over the years of gemstones that I was able to bring to the worldwide marketplace for the first time. Like, for example, our color change fiend, which we see rather routinely these days. And that was actually, believe it or not, in 2017, we were the first ones to ever bring it to television. And as a matter of fact, I don't know of anyone else who had even heard of it prior to us debuting it on TV right here at TVON. So it was a Sunday morning back in early. It was actually March of 2017. So it was coming up on an anniversary here of, gosh, can you believe it, 8 years ago. But really special piece here with that carat 80 in diamonds, mostly baguettes, a few rounds. It looks like, again, kind of like what the pink and the white diamond ring did. Interlocking designs brought together. We're going to show it to you here and give you great value. And we're going to make sure it goes on its way. How about this one? 180 in diamonds. Let's make it 49. You know what? Skip $49.99. I got everything on sale. It's our final Saturday night together. We'll only be here in the mornings, kind of like we were forever and ever and ever and ever and amen until the last couple of months. So here's what we're going to do. Instead of $49, $39, $29, you get a better value. And this is always tough to do when those baguettes, also, did you notice they're not just set straight flat? They actually have that curve you see there. They curve in. They're kind of concave in the way the angles are set. So rows and rows of diamonds, even the round brilliant standing up. And then the baguettes recessed into channels. And that one's only $1,999. Someone explain to me why that Kunzite is still here. I have no idea. But $1,888 on Kunzite. I know what I paid for mine that's very similar many, many years ago, and mine is not that color. So let's get to our big Tanzanite emerald cut as well. And we do have a gorgeous heart-shaped zircon, a fabulous blue star sapphire. We're going to show you an aqua pendant as well. That's a very saturated aqua. This is this month's birthstone, and we're getting down to the wire on March, aren't we? Only about a week left or so. So let's take a look. As a matter of fact, I think it might be a week from today. Who knows what day it is? I mean, I didn't even know. I thought it was Sunday already. It just feels like it. I just, you know, it's been a lot. But I'll tell you, oh, good. It's next Monday is the last day of March. So we've got another week plus left. And this one may be gone. And then I'm going to show you why I bring it up is because we have the best of this month's birthstone, and there's another Sierra Santa Maria, this time in a pear-shaped pendant. It's 8009, and it's platinum with a 178 pear shape, and then pretty classic on the mounting. Diamonds around it, 85 points there, including a triple diamond bail. And that one would be, okay, let's just blow it out as well. It's got to go in brand new right now, and this is that $49.99 piece. When we've seen these very saturated pears, and reminder, pears do look bigger than what they weigh. 8009 is new. It's going to be solid platinum, so it will stay that way. We're going to throw in a box link chain for you just to ensure you have the proper chain to go with your carat 78 pear and the 85 points in diamonds. And we'll show it to you on the hand. This is a very long chain. As a matter of fact, it's all adjusted right now, so it's hard to tell how long it is. Let me go ahead and show you. It looks to be 18 inches, but you can adjust it shorter if you'd like. Take a look at that. That's a nice size pendant. That'll show up. And, you know, is there really any point in wearing jewelry that doesn't show up? I mean, I know there's a whole desire for those like petite, you know, pieces that you stack and that you layer, but I think I enjoy seeing something that's got that one big gem presence to it. 7/8 of an inch top to bottom. We're throwing in this box link smooth chain. Does have the spring ring closure to it, but there's your adjustability. So that's really that simple. If you get any extra length here, you've got that little charm detail at the base of the chain. So that's awfully pretty when that drapes down the neckline, if anybody sees it. And then we have a very special look here on the neckline, so you can get another idea of that color. This is oftentimes one of the greatest ways to really evaluate the color is in a little bit more traditional light source here, because this is a little darker. I mean, they don't worry about lighting me and I stand over here just to show you the perspective, but I think it helps to see the color. So let's take a look at this with that deep blue that only Sierra Santa Maria can bring, and we'll blow it out under 2,000. Got a lot of liberties and freedoms here to take pieces down in price. All night long. We've only got about 2.5 hours remaining, so it's not going to be one of those days to sit back and just say, maybe I'll see it again. It's time right now, and we're going to do this one. You know what? Not even 19. I do feel like a Mahenge Spinel today. I do, except I was born and discovered far before 2007 when they were discovered. Yes, I'm from a different century. So yes, I know. Although somebody did tell me the other day, they said that they thought I was under the age of 30, and I was extremely flattered. That was actually on Thursday night. I was very flattered. I don't think anybody's made that mistake in a while, so I was like, oh, okay. Here's the thing we're going to do here. We have a really special discount. Additionally, I'm going to make this $16.99. That's cool. $16.99 for one fabulous aqua only, and that's going to be it. And then we've got the really cool box link chain, again, adjustable there. One only, though. Pretty much everything I'm going to show you tonight is one only. Do I have it? Oh, I didn't even tell you. I have the remake of the curb link Tanzanite ring. I had it once. So many of you missed that show live. I know that it was gone in a flash. I'm going to bring you my Tanzanite curb link back. It's the round Tanzanite with the curb link design that, yes, looks like my links collection, but it's not. And we'll bring it out. I brought it again, so we're going to give you like a little encore of that one coming up too. I forgot to mention, because I know that's been super sought after. Did anyone get our 180 diamond ring yet with the platinum design? That beautiful band, that looks good. All right, so $16.99 on this one. Let's see who's got it. And then we're ready to get to, I think a Tahitian pearl would be the next order of business, in a pendant as well, with the chain. So you're really getting an entire necklace. And thank you, thank you, thank you. Yep, it is good. So again, hey, Charmaine, thank you so much. She was shopping with us earlier, so I appreciate those of you that were able to be with us for both shows today. That is true TVON dedication. And you deserve a medal, yes. No, we already have that. Hey, Jess, that's another name for diaspora. So, Linda, it's a good guess, but that doesn't come from Brazil. It comes from Turkey. She asked about turquoisite. Turquoisite is actually what we already bring. It's just called color change diaspora. Turquoisite's just a trade name for that some people use. Some people call it Zarite. Some call it turquoisite. Yeah, that's from Turkey, actually. That's why it's called that. It's either Turkey or Turks and Caicos, right? It's one or the other. Turquoisite's from Turkey, it's the diaspora. So we have that. We call it color change diaspora. It's the gemological correct name. But yeah, it's a good guess, Linda. But nope, not that. All right, it is from Brazil. So that's what I can tell you. And it's kind of a stone in a stone. So yeah, we'll talk about it. That's maybe too much hint. But here we go, 1128012. And this is 18 karat gold, and that's a pretty, pretty piece. It's got this pave marquise bail, and then the 12.3 millimeter pearl, which is a deep color, but it's got some greens. And I know these are always a little difficult to show on TV because pearls, like a lot of stones, get a little shy around these bright, hot studio lights, and they get a little shy on live TV with their color. But let me say, it's got a really beautiful, bold color. It's 18 karat gold for the chain and the pendant. It's got a 12.3 millimeter Tahitian, because that's how we measure pearls, not in carat weight, but diameter. And you've got a 13-point diamond weight right above it. That is a box link chain. It's going to be another one of those great adjustable adjustable chains for you. So I think you're going to have a chain that you wear more than just with the Tahitian. And here's what it looks like from a distance away, because size is important on the pearl, right? Always is on gemstones in general. But this is giving you a great look, because it can be tough to gauge the pearls if you're not really familiar with them. If you're not around them every day, it can be tough to gauge what kind of millimeter size equates to a big look. That's 1 inch in the drop. Chain included. Here's your adjustability to that chain. It does have the spring ring closure, and then that same little detail we saw earlier, a little round disc charm that's going to be at the base of the chain. Here's what it looks like from a distance away. And again, oh, now I'm starting to see the bold greens. I'm sorry if that made some noise here. I don't want you to see the closure there necessarily. So there's your pearl and that great color. Let's go back up close as well, and we're going to make this easy. I have a Tahitian pearl ring, by the way, that was here this morning that is also very important. If you'd like to see it, it would be a great coordination and set opportunity to this one. If you just want to go ahead and spend a little and get a whole match set, you can. But let's make this $9.99. First caller in 18 karat solid white gold chain and pendant. We're glad you're with us here today. This is important. And again, we've got that diamond ring still hanging out, big emerald cut Tanzanite that's coming up as well. We can go really big or we can go 4 karat. So totally up to you. If you have a preference, you can let me know. We can show you exactly what you need right away. But that is an excellent way to get a very important Tahitian pearl with diamonds right up top. And we enjoy seeing that too. And then we're going to be moving on. So don't forget about that aqua pendant in the pear and anything else we can show you. $9.99 had a lot of response to some really cool designer pieces here this morning. This is the Tanzanite. If you're wondering what round is she speaking of? What is that round in that curb link? Is a curb link a bracelet or a necklace? Well, this time it's a ring. And there's the curb link. So I decided it's actually, you know what? It's actually a cushion cut square. So that's interesting. Okay. So we changed it a tiny bit. So we'll have to modify that description. And it's a cushion cut square. It looks like a round. The corners are covered by prongs. So it really gives you the same effect as a round does. But we will show that coming up. And that's how it's going to be different than the last time around. But I know that there were many of you that missed it. We can get to the pink and the white diamond pave interlocking ring, which is a really cool band. And then I just have this incredible blowout. It's a 5 karat plus. It's in the zircon. It feels like a heart shape because of the mounting, but it's actually going to be a pear shape that has the heart-shaped double halo around it. So that's a very important look. And it's going to be item number 112-6969. And that's a bright 5+ carat blue zircon out of Cambodia. Love seeing that one. And then, of course, the double halo with it. Everything else we love. And no. So a couple requests coming in. Nope and nope. It is not either of those stones, and it is not dendritic, quartz, or green beryl. No, it is not. But those are interesting guesses. Green beryl we also bring. It's called emerald. So again, there's a softer color out there, but it's not that quality. So again, emerald, beryl, green, yes, it's going to be, typically we've got, again, emeralds here. But I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do this one for $19.99, quick value on the pear shape. And that's pretty much all the calls, right? Is everyone guessing? I'm glad you're excited about it. I am too. It's not only rare, but it's beautiful. And it's also really well priced, considering it's completely collectible and yet wearable at the same time. So you're going to, of course, enjoy it, not as loose stones, but in jewelry. So I'm looking forward to sharing that with you as well. All right, $19.99 on our big zircon. I just want to show that. Says also recap from last night. Take a look at it on the hand here as well, but it reads when it's on the hand as a definite heart shape because of the double halo in the diamonds. And that's 135 in diamond weight. So you're getting some extreme diamond weight there. We love it, extreme diamonds. And that's really what is deserving, I think, when you've got a bigger blue zircon like this is in that bright pop of turquoise color. It's a great way to go. And here it is one more time. So $19.99 for a 5 carat. You don't see that every day. Also, you know, it's interesting. Earlier today, we had a pearl request. Someone said, do you have a white pearl? And we showed one, and I don't think it was what they were looking for because it's still here. Look at this white pearl. This is gigantic. It is done with the most beautiful, if that doesn't feel like perfect, like spring has sprung jewelry, I don't know what does. This is going to be 112-7966. It is a freshwater pearl, so this one's going to be a larger 18 millimeter, but it is a freshwater cultured pearl. And then it's in the white color. Now, I had a South Sea pearl this morning. It was either this morning or last night. And honestly, it was 13 millimeters and gorgeous. I think it was a 13 millimeter. The Tahitian pearl we had as well. There have been some really sizable, magnificent pearls. But this one being 18 millimeters, it'd be like having a 30 karat diamond, which needless to say, we do not have. This is your chance to get a white pearl that is surrounded by one of the more inventive mountings I've seen. The florals are done in a satin finish in your solid 18 karat gold, and then those are actually, oh, they didn't list anything. Well, they're peridots, and there's absolutely no mention of them whatsoever. So, okay. You're not paying for all those green gems you see that make the leaves around the floral. Isn't that cool? Actually, there might be a couple of different stones. Do you guys want to check and see if it's maybe some Savorite or demontoid as well? Because it looks like the smaller stones might be a little darker. So maybe we'll just go and check that. But here you go. Linda needs an aqua as well. So if we can just check on item number 11229, 7966 rather, and see if we have any descriptor, because upon closer inspection I want to make sure that we've got those exact, because that is a definite, there's some unique green stones there in multiple shapes, and then the floral with the diamonds and all of that, but we want to make sure we get that carat weight squared away on any additional stones. But look at this, Linda. This is going to be, I'm assuming she may have missed out on the emerald cut or wanted something similar in a big size of aqua. It's $29.75. It's our $597 in this pear shape. What a beauty that is, isn't it? $597 plus a take on the signature mounting we do. Lots and lots of diamond weight here, and that's too close. A carat and a half is the diamond weight. Wait till you see the way it's finished on the inside. So we'll get you a great value on this one as well. Nearly 6 carats in size. You've got this beautiful under gallery here, and this month's birthstone as well. So again, the best of the best, Sierra Santa Maria. How about that color from the back too? Showing off there. It's really showy, and we're going to get you a great value on this one. And call me early. This one's actually going to be a $597. We'll take this price down. I know that. Listen, I think that we all know we saw a 10 karat go earlier and it went for $39.99. That was an incredible buy. And to prove it, this one's supposed to be $79.99, but it's 6 carats. So doesn't logic tell us that? I think there's a lot of people that would understand at $79.99 there's a great value, but a few minutes ago we all watched Renee pick up a 10.5 carat for less. So just the logic behind it. Now, granted, that one had 46 points in diamonds, this one has a carat and a half. So you're getting over a carat extra in diamonds from where that one was, but still the stone is important too. We want to make sure you get, everything has to make sense for the value. So one value drives another, and it means instant discount beyond what you would expect on this pear shape. And that makes it very important as well. And let's take it on down. Better value, bigger price drop here for just one caller. Of course, that's all we've got. Let me make sure you see it on the hand as well, so you really get an idea of the amazing size that this $597 is when you see it from a further perspective away. And here's one way to wear it. But of course, a pear shape can be worn 2 ways. So there's the first way, then we'll pop it on the other way as well. $79 it won't be, $69 it will not be, $59, $49, well, we even need to make it better than $39.99. Now again, you're getting ample diamonds. Diamonds aren't cheap, especially when you get a full extra carat of VS diamonds. But we're gonna make this better than $3,500. I have a very strong feeling with the way it's looking like little blue diamonds are set somehow within the stone. That's some serious flash from that aqua. It's not $39 or $3,500. We'll make it $32.99. First caller on that one. And it's first to say yes on the big aqua with a carat and a half. And that's just another way to wear it there. But that stone is twinkling like twinkle, twinkle, little star for sure. But again, that sky blue color, which is why it just, again, these are not star filters or any kind of special effect that we have. We don't have any lenses on our cameras like everyone else does that makes it look like it's a more special stone than it is. It's just the stone. We rely on the stones to be, listen, there's a reason we hand selected them in the first place. They're top quality, so they can do on their own what other stones need a little assistance and help to look better. And so you've got that opportunity right here at $32.99. Okay, so we've got some markdowns like I mentioned, and again, Gents Gold Quartz is here too. And then we've got an ample selection of pieces from our first 40 minutes or so that are still available for you. But I thought we'd put together a little giveaway, a little something to make sure that pieces just go. We've got these one-of-a-kinds. I'm going to call it our must-go one-onlys here with a very special selection with a little bit of something for everybody. And that aqua needs a great home. You can just feel, yes. That's all we have is the diamond weight? Okay. Well, tell you what we'll do. This is our big aqua. It's verifying right now. Thank you so much for requesting anything and everything. I want to make sure you do, but also we've got quite the value. And just when you think, no, fine jewelry, I'm not sure I can afford it anymore. Oh, yes, you can. Look at this. Ruby, diamonds. That looks like one big princess cut. I've got a sapphire, and this is what you need to do. If you're going to move a lot of jewelry at under cost. You got to put up multiple pieces at once, and then we're going to have a little free for all here. And emphasize the word free because a lot of the elements of these pieces put together are exactly that. We're going to have a gold color change opportunity. Actually, none, because you know why? We have platinum on all four. So they stay as is, which only means faster delivery time to you, because what sometimes takes extra time, which not everybody realizes, so I'll just, shout it out in case you're new, is that sometimes we say, but, you'll tell me, but it's a one of a kind, so why can't it go out right away? Even with sizing, which is, only takes a day or two typically, just depending on how busy the jewelry department is at any given time, when you change gold color, usually the mounting has to be remade completely from scratch. So if you're expecting it in an hour, going to be a little tricky when we got to change gold color. Well, these are going to be out right away because all they do is we're going to size them for you. Obviously, that's something that we offer complimentary to you as just part of the luxury shopping experience, but they stay in the platinum. So they stay as they are. How you see it is how you got to love it. And platinum, again, that white metal that's very dense, so you're going to feel a heft and a great feel, but you've got rubies and black opal and all straight up white diamonds, heavy on the princess cuts, and a blue sapphire that's also in a wider band. And we'll take a look at all four because they're all going to be one crazy low price. And just when you think, well, $9.99 would be really good, let's take them even lower than that. It is simple as dialing in. First time shoppers, and I'll tell you, we had a really, really big assortment of new shoppers in the first show this morning. And remember, this is what's so much fun about, shopping here, is that you've got what you see is what you get. This isn't some semblance or some idea or some sample piece and then you're shipped out something that looks no way like it. That's the actual ring you're getting. I can't duplicate any of these four. So you pick your favorite, but also get your size, and all that shipping is free, and all of this. I mean, it's quite the way to go, because what people charge for shipping right now is not cheap, and I'm not saying they're wrong. They should. Labor is expensive. Your time is worth something. I just like that you don't have to take it to a jeweler that you don't know and leave your ring with them for a couple of weeks. That, to me, just freaks me out at this point. I don't ever do that. Granted, I happen to work at a jewelry manufacturing facility here on site, so I don't need to do that. But the point is, back in the day, I remember I would used to have to do that. If I had a piece that I just wanted to size a little bit here or there, you're leaving your piece. Not only does it cost you a lot of extra money, especially these days, but you're leaving your piece, and that never is something unless it's someone you really know and really trust, I never feel fully comfortable with that. So here's what we're going to do. We do it all for you. It ships and arrives ready to wear, and you choose your favorite, and none of them are $9.99. Do you already have a favorite there, Jason? Oh boy, I really just opened a whole can of worms with this Guess the Stone thing, didn't I? Go ahead. Amber? Uh-oh. Nope, that's not it. No amber. Not fossil. It's not fossil. No bugs. No bugs allowed unless they inadvertently fly under the wheel. That's happened. No bugs allowed on my show. No, sometimes the amber has the fossilized different little creatures and critters in it. I think amber is really cool, but it's not really what we consider fine jewelry. All right, so here we go. But that's a good guess. I like it. So here we go. Anybody have questions on this wheel? $9.99 they will not be. $8.88 they will not be. Uh-oh, we got a really, really big value here on all four. You just simply choose your favorite. It could not be easier. And they all stay in platinum, and they're in your size. And whether you want rubies or opal, that's Lightning Ridge, by the way. Sapphire, which is Ceylon, gorgeous royal blue, diamonds. I'll tell you, that diamond piece on the right side looks like it's one huge princess cut, does it not? And what you would spend on one big princess cut, let's try something else, because I'm really in the mood to move some jewelry. We've got to today, don't we? It's like we can't just show you jewelry. I love that, but you know what? They gave me full permission here to say, do what you do. Low, just go, and make it all sell. So we're just going to go ahead and send them out here, and they're not $7.99 either. Which one do you like? Opal is maybe gone. 7508 is your item number. Let me try it on. That's a 106 Lightning Ridge Opal, and it's 34 points in diamonds as well. That one may be spoken for, and do not charge them $7.99. I'll make it even more affordable than that. There's the opal on the hand, and that's why you want to size it, because maybe you're not a 4. If you're not a size 4, or maybe you are, but you want to wear it on the finger that's a size 6, we'll go ahead. We'll size it for you. But they're not $7.99. There's one of each. The opal's already verifying, and we'll make them $7.77. Yes. The sapphire's already gone. I'll try it on for you real quick. It's 7477. Here's the blue sapphire that has found its way out of here. It's like 1,000 degrees in this place today. So here we go. That's platinum and 18 karat yellow gold. 18 karat yellow on the center there, and then platinum on the band. That is sold. The opal's here, the ruby's here, and the diamonds are here. Thank you on that sapphire. 777, yes. Diamond ring gone. 112, 6816. Nobody can do that on a carat total in princess cuts and rounds. We just did. 777 only on that ring. That one's gone. Congratulations. They are one of a kind. We have two left. It's the ruby and it's the fabulous opal. I'm just going to switch them around like this because I don't know. I like the lower one on the left and the bigger one on the right. But there's your chance to pick them up. Opal or ruby. And there's like a big kind of like North Star starburst design in diamonds on the ruby side there, which I think is a really creative look and a great way to go. And again, you decide platinum. It's either 106 opal with 34 points in diamonds, or you get the 56 point ruby that is an east-west set roval stone with 36 points in diamonds along one side, and a ribbon-like band with multiple dimensional looks there. So that's going to be 777, your choice of, and they are still, those two at least, are still available, and we will keep on moving and rocking. Then we've got a lot. We actually have another ruby. It's pretty similar. It's like 3 times the money. I would get that one, and it's gleaming, bright, glowy blue reds. That's what we're looking for. Then we've got the 461 10Z coming up. That one's going to be a little different price, but whoa, classic style, classic setting, new discounted price on that one as well, with the halo of both baguettes and rounds. So that's pretty exciting. And we're going to move right along. Really? So I make jewelry for a living. Welcome. Hi, my name is Lauren Blair. I make jewelry for a living too. I cannot, I've been making jewelry for a long time, right? And I work with different designers and whatnot. I cannot get over, because we live in a world today where even if you made jewelry 10 years ago, jewelry costs more today than it did yesterday. Forget about 5 years, 10 years, 20 years ago. Because of what metals, the metal market is going a little berserk. And I wish it wouldn't. I wish it would just calm itself. But the metal market's going crazy. Diamonds are doing the same. Gemstones doing the same. Everything's getting more and more scarce as things do. This is really, really unusual to see a 777 deal like that. So I'm going to give it 30 more seconds. We have a lightning ridge black opal that is over 1 carat. And we have a ruby with this. That reminds me so much of our North Star design that we do with mostly gold with a couple of little, just a scattering of diamonds. That is a big, bold, all diamond look that you have there. Whether it's a floral or a star that you're seeing, it's really beautiful the way it just kind of sits right next to that ruby. Yes. Well, she's shopping. Is there anything else we can show her? Because is that the same Renee who got the aqua earlier? Oh, it's a different one. So you have to be named Renee to shop our final Saturday night show. I did not get that memo. Okay, so only Renees can shop today. That's it. That's all. If you're not named Renee, we don't have anything for you. So where's this Renee calling us from? Idaho. Oh, really? So Renee H. I know where's Renee H. She and I are besties because she emails me. So if you email me, I consider you a bestie. Yeah, if you're like in tune with, you got the direct connect, the low VIP connection to my email, it's laurenblairtv@gmail.com if you ever want to reach out. So again, I kid, but there's a lot of people that just choose to sit back and send messages through the operators, which is great, but I don't get most of those. So if you want to just send a direct email, then that works too. And Renee, thank you so much. So I get it. Renee's got that fabulous diamond ring. Well done. And then here we go with that. Let me just show this Tanzanite emerald cut, and then we'll keep on rocking. Again, ruby, opal, my God. That's so beautiful. Here we go with the emerald cut. That's going to be, okay, this one's 1127251. Again, our final Saturday night. We'll have our Saturday weekends and our Sunday weekends, as always, in the morning hours at 10. But this is our final Saturday night show. And this one is a 461 blue wing. We did this in 18 karat gold, so upgraded your metal for you. 461 plus 51 points. So it's a simple but very upgraded halo with the combination of baguettes and rounds, creating that frame. So it's a beauty. It looks great. I'm going to come in a little closer. This is Blue Wing Block D Museum Reserve. And isn't it true that most of the emerald cuts, including even earlier today, we see emerald cuts that tend to be more like 10 and 12 and 15 carats, which are great for some, but don't always work for everybody. Not everybody wears big jewelry. And let's face it, this is still big, but not 20 carats big. 10 carats big. Those tend to be a little more dressy, where I feel like according to you all who have made requests over the years, it tends to be the ones that seem to be in the more wearable category, usually that 3 to 5. That tends to be the one we get the #1 most requests for, is that 3 to 5 carat weight, which of course this one falls into. So it just, I hear it over and over, that seems to be where we're comfortable wearing the styles every single day. Well, it's 18 karat gold, stays in the white gold. We'll size it for you, easy to do on this band. Here's the finishing. So the band actually comes all the way completely through and around. Then you get the basket that just elevates it just a bit, like you see there, and then we're going to show it to you on the hand. So this is, well, how fabulous is this when we mark it down from $89.99 and get it much, much lower. And this one is just, boy, that's a classic, isn't it? Love the clean band on the sides, the frame. I mean, to get baguettes, there's a reason they did that. It was to bring out the faceting of the center stone. It's a match. A baguette and an emerald cut have very similar internal faceting, even though they're not exactly the same. The only difference is in the actual corner facets, whether it's a right angle or a notched corner. And look at what that does. Oh my, it's like a hall of mirrors that just keeps on going. We're going to make this one only, you know, I was going to do $29.99. Let's take it lower for you. Just one only in the white gold. We just need to know your ring size, get it directly right on out to you. That could not be easier. Just put your name on a box, get this all sized and ready to go. Then it's on its way. You will be living and loving, living in it and loving on it. And we're going to make it better than $2,500 as well. It's not $24.99. Let's make it $2,399 only. And with that very cool frame in the diamonds, which is so well done, an 18 karat. We don't see a lot of our blue wing block Ds in that 18 karat gold, so I'm loving that too. And that's a nice upgrade to get. Okay, so let's keep moving. And one more thing, a really cool designer combination ring. Combination ring, really the concept of bringing two unusual stones together. So it gives you a very specific look. What do you think about our crystal opal and our Tanzanite brought together in this almost figure 8 hourglass? It's 112-6926. Just a one only here. Opal is October's birthstone. There are 2 birthstones for October. It's opal and it's tourmaline. The Tanzanite has now been adopted as a December birthstone. December babies, you can pretty much choose a stone and chances are it's your birthstone. December has a lot of options. It's topaz, it's Tanzanite, it's turquoise. It's like anything that's blue pretty much. Feels like a December birthstone. So there's a lot. They've adopted a lot of them. The traditional one is topaz, it's the blues, but Tanzanite, turquoise are all acceptable these days. We're gonna make this one a really cool value, and you're getting an Ethiopian crystal opal, and then you've got the Tanzanite. 64 points on the pear-shaped blue wing block D. You've got the 119 Ethiopian opal, 22 points in diamonds, basically encircles them all, gives you that infinity shape, figure 8, maybe 8 is a significant number. It's not obviously even. You get a smaller stone in the Tanzanite and a larger in the opal, but hey, it's definitely got that feel, and it's super elongating on. And it's going to be, oh, I think you're going to like this one. There's that true color on opal is always tough to see, but you can see all the great colors coming on through. And that one will be 777. Lucky sevens all the way across the board there on our beautiful stones brought together. Tip of the pear to the tip of the pear, and a tip of the cap to the designer who thought this up, because that's a really pretty and unique style that you don't see every day, is opal and Tanzanite together. Here's what it looks like, and because it's so elongated, I would encourage you to think about those longer fingers on the hand, which is usually the ring, the middle, the index, because we are sizing it so you can decide if you want that little stretched down design and that super elongated, flattering look. It'd be great really on any finger of the hand there, especially the longer ones. So 777 to get something unique there, and then we'll move right along. We still have that big Tanzanite emerald cut if you like the 4 karat 61, and that's a way to do a smaller Tanzanite. And then top of the hour is about 6 minutes, 7 minutes away. We're getting ready for that big Tanzanite recap, the big pink and white diamond band. We have a outstanding men's ruby, just the best of the best, big time stone, and also something we don't get a lot of chances to show you is a big chameleon diamond. I've got one. I would only bring it out at this point if it's heavily discounted, and that has happened. So really, really beautiful. And you know what the best part is? It's green to start. I'm not totally fully on board with the chameleon diamond that starts as yellow. And here's why. Because when you see a lot of yellow diamonds, as we like to show you yellow diamonds, if it's a chameleon that starts as yellow and then goes to a different type of yellow, I don't see as much of the interest there. When it starts as a green and then changes to a golden yellow, 2 really opposite sides of the spectrum as far as very different diamond colors, but they're all within one because this is a color changing diamond. And like all of our chameleons, it is certified by the GIA. So you've got the Gemological Institute of America that did one of these. We're going to give it to you for free. You get this big chameleon diamond, which is a green diamond to start. Now, if it was just a green diamond, trust me, it would sell at this price. So if you're at all shy of the fact that it's a chameleon diamond, please don't be, because I have seen a number of green diamonds in this carat weight go at far more money. You're getting the color changing variety, which makes it more rare. So it's a green and it's a yellow. How is one stone two things? Well, if it heats up, like this studio right now, it should change any moment to a orangey yellow. If you had like the stone, let's say it's a really hot day, you know how the cars get really hot when they're sitting outside in the sun on a hot summer day, and it gets really, really hot. That's the best way because you need a pretty extreme temperature difference. You can't just go outside where it's 80 degrees as opposed to inside where it's 68. You got to have a more extreme heat, but that will change, and it makes it so infinitely rare. There's no way to even quantify how rare this stone is because it's just that rare. Let's take a look at it. And starts as green, which I think is the coolest part of all. And then you have this fabulous idea, which is going to be 112, or actually 1117894, a green that goes to golden yellow, a 68 pointer, and a bridge mounting, which has another 85 points in diamonds around it. And then we throw in a cert. Every one of our chameleons has one. We never want you to be at all questioning or in the dark about what your stone is and how it reacts to the temperature change, not light. Usually to get a color change on a stone, you got to expose it to different types of light. This is about temperature. Here's what the cert looks like up close and personal. Let's open it up and show you. And here it is, GIA grading report, the number, the pear modified brilliant, the 4.4 by 6.2, 68 point stone, fancy, dark. That word fancy is important too. Dark gray, yellow, green, VS2. Yes, it's even clarity graded. And then you've got the comments telling you what a chameleon is and how, what I just explained to you, how in heat it's going to change to a golden yellow. There's your clarity diagram, front and back of your stone here, and then the clarity chart. That's a chameleon. And that's rare. And it's one of my most affordable chameleons that I have here, with an 85 point diamond mounting as well. Can't beat that, can ya? I hope not. If you can, please do a girl a favor and tell me where you're buying your chameleon diamonds. If you get, to tell you this, if you even know where to buy one, I'm curious, because I have yet to see chameleons offered anywhere. Now, granted, I don't have my eye on every single network out there because I don't have that kind of time. But I know y'all watch these networks because that makes you an informed shopper, and please do watch them all. Now, when it comes to natural gems, I don't know how many places you're going to find them at this point, but chameleon diamonds are not something I've ever seen in retail. And even at the trade shows, they're really tough to find. They tend to be more of a museum caliber, which we know that doesn't mean they're for sale. It means they're to look at. You pay admission, you go look at it, you go see it, and then maybe get a little tutorial on what it is. But chameleon diamonds rarely are for sale. We've got our 68 pointer, and it used to be $17,999. I'm just going to help you. We need to move some jewelry, and I don't care how rare it is, it still gets a crazy low price because that's what you deserve. You deserve to have the best value possible. $79.99 it won't be. There's 10,000 bucks right back in your pocket, and yet it's not going to be that price either, and you're starting with a green. There's so many times I just almost wish I could just call it a green like it is, because you'd probably pay more for it and understand that that's a rare stone. The chameleon is what makes it ultra rare. 1 in a billion. I mean, that's a rough estimate, but seriously, the numbers are not that far off. You can't even quantify how rare these are. We talk about any color of a diamond, that's 1 to every 100,000. That means a color of diamond 1 per every 100,000 white diamonds. That's an approximation. When you have a chameleon, that's a whole nother level. Totally rare. We're going to make it affordable. It's not going to be $79 or $69 or $59.99. This is a really big value. I've had white diamonds that have been in this size that have sold for more. To get a value like this, it's not $79, $69, even $59.99. And yes, the cert comes with it, and no, you're not paying extra for it. It's done. It's done. We paid for it, so you don't have to. That's the beauty of it. But it's going to be only $4,999 for our rare chameleon diamond. A beautiful stone, a rare stone, and again, color changing alexandrite, sure, that's one option. Got a couple of color changing sapphires out there, but to get a color changing diamond, another level. So that's one I highly recommend for our collectors out there, and even if you're not a collector, you could be. It's as simple as one purchase. One purchase instantaneously makes you a collector when it comes to a Chameleon diamond, no doubt about it. Hey, are there any guys looking for our gold quartz? We've got one for you. Got a really cool gold quartz. Hey, Linda who asked for the big aqua. Was that not what she was looking for? Or can we do something special to find her? Maybe do we need a smaller or larger stone? Let me know if we can help you with that, because I think that one is still here as well. And then we've got our beautiful blue star sapphire, some great rubies. I'm going to bring it out again. I got the big 3-carat yellow diamond, which is simply the best yellow diamond value we have. It's there, and it's going to be a $49,999 piece until we bring it out today. And we got a better price than 20 grand on our 3-carat cushion. That is just too good, and we are only now 1 minute away from the top of the hour. And gosh, 2 hours left in our Saturday night together. That's it. It's our final Saturday night show. Again, we will be here on Saturday morning and Sunday mornings, just not the evenings, because doing 2 shows in one day is not for the faint of heart. And it's truly where, again, honestly, we can really put everything that's the best of the best into our morning shows like we have for the previous decade of broadcasting. So if you missed it, I announced this morning we have a schedule change. I know. We've been through a couple of them recently. So thank you for rolling with us and your patience. I know just when we start to get used to one schedule, we kind of flip it on you. But hey, we're keeping everyone on their toes, and we hope to keep this new schedule. That's really the old schedule. That's really what it is. We hope to keep it for a while. But if you haven't heard, we're going to be off on Mondays and Tuesdays. So Mondays and Tuesdays are kind of TVON off nights, okay? We're going to have just no shows Monday or Tuesday. The shows resume on Wednesday and Thursday and Friday every week. It's going to be 5 to 8, that same time, which is a newer start time for us as well. So we're going to stick with that. They used to start at 7. Now they're starting at 5 Pacific. So we're going to have a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday with you, and then the morning shows like we always have. And this is really a schedule that I know you got used to for about 10 years. And so we have our Saturday and Sunday mornings, which are 10 to 1. So 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. And again, those are Pacific times. The information on our website, it's going to be helpful if you need a little bit of a refresher or you want to kind of keep it handy for you. That's the best way to go, and our new schedule will be there for you. But that actually starts this week. So that's why this is our final Saturday night show. I'll only be here in the mornings with you. And that's how it used to be. And then on Sundays, same thing. We do have 2 shows tomorrow as well. Sunday morning, Sunday night, I'll be with you for those. But after that, no more Sunday night shows, just Sunday morning. So hopefully that is clear. And then we've got Monday, Tuesday off. So it's going to give us time to really, again, we're still here making jewelry and doing all the things. But we'll have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday nights for you. And I'll be joining you for those as well. So that's that. So new schedule, pretty simple, Wednesday through Sunday. And then we do have, again, tonight, 2 big hours left. We've got a very special top of the hour. It's actually a redo that's just got a slight variation from where it started. This is because you asked for it to come back. So we're glad to bring it. And if you have requests, let me know what they are. We'll help you out with those. But this is the Tanzanite in the curb link design. Take a look at this. It is a square cushion cut, blue wing block D, and it's pretty cool. And yes, you do have a very important stone in that center, but it's also going to be one of the more affordable options and ways to go in all of our Tanzanite inventory and collection. It's 112-7744. And welcome on in, everybody. 253 of the Tanzanite. So it's not small. It's just about how can we bring you something that's not 20 carats? Last I checked, we're all looking for those everyday wearable sizes. You want to have the best, and better yet, wear the best. And if it's something that you're not wearing every day, I don't know if we're all going to appreciate it as much. We love that we have a wearable piece here. It's a 253 stone. It's done in now the first time I had this, I admit it was a round, but this looks very similar because it's just a round with corners. So it's got a slight cornered edge to it. And then you've got the diamonds that are done in a curb link. And that also, I mean, I rarely see things without diamonds here. It's nice to have something with some diamond presence, but it's awfully nice as well to have it be simple so that, again, carries through the wearability. And it's also 27 points in diamonds. It's beloved. I know that the first time around, a lot of you just weren't here, missed out completely. I got a ton of feedback. Y'all thought it was my design, which it was, a little variation of my design. I do a whole collection called Lauren's Links here. It's bracelets and pendants and earrings and rings and all kinds of things. And this is a little bit based off that, I must say. But to do a little petite version where you can still make out that that's a curb link on the sides is impressive, and not something you see all the time, because it's very difficult to do details but still make it like pop. And that's what's happening here. So come on over and take a look at it. I'll try it on for you. And it's got all the red flashes we want to see in a blue wing block D. And we'll just, if I'm recalling correctly, and forgive me because I can't remember every single item I've ever shown, but I feel like I auctioned this off. It's just, it's a feeling that I have, and I'm not 100% sure. But I think I auctioned it off, and I think I remember what it sold for. So I figured we just go ahead and honor that, because, well, this stone might be a little tad bit larger, but again, forgive me, I'm not sure exactly, because it's really hard to memorize every carat weight, but I very much enjoy this ring, and I know it's beautiful to wear and easy to wear. Let me just pop it on for you so you can imagine it, what it's going to look like on your hand. But that curb link, 3 links on each side, perfectly stopping at the point right where the side fingers meet, because otherwise, I don't know about you, but I don't like that feeling of like sharp edges digging into me. I think that as women, we have to wear a lot of uncomfortable things every day that we'd probably rather not. It's one of the, it's a lot of great things about being a woman, and that's one of the downsides. We have to sometimes have to wear uncomfortable things that we'd probably, you know, aren't always the most freeing feeling. Well, I don't want my jewelry to add to that. So what we have here is a really smart decision to just end those curb links right there, so you still see, you put your fingers together and it's nothing digging in, no sharp edges, no prongs, no diamonds, because even diamonds themselves, being the facet pattern they are, can be a little uncomfortable if they're where your side fingers meet. So this really was thoughtful in the way it was put together. 27 points is the diamond weight, and white, yellow, or rose gold. And look at that square cushion. Nobody on this one? All right. Well, we only made it again because it was heavily requested. It was super in demand. So we made it again. This is your encore, white, yellow, or rose gold. And I would love to see it in the yellow, actually, because I know how really good the links collection, I do a links collection where we see a lot of it, where the white diamonds are in white and then the yellow gold links are on the side. That would look fabulous too. So if you need a yellow gold, maybe you haven't had the experience of a blue wing block D in yellow gold yet, you might want to think about that. It's still going to be white diamonds up top, so you're going to see a lot of that two-tone effect, but something you have an option of, rose gold, yellow gold, or if you just love it the way it is, white gold. Let's honor the price tag. This has changed even since when I debuted it. Gold's gone up since then. So have diamonds. So has Tanzanite. It's supposed to be $49.99 tonight. We're going to do something very different. I'm going off memory here, and I think we're going to be very happy with how this works out. Take a look. It's a really good curb link. It's a fabulous wearable design. We'll make it better than even $2,000. How about 19? You know what? Skip it. We won't even do $19.99. I'll do better. I know. I'll do better. It's not 19, 18. I don't know if we need to put it up for auction again, but I'll tell you this. When it goes under cost in auction, that's why it's difficult to bring $49.99. And I figure if you all remember, maybe you were here, maybe you remember, maybe you were one that missed out, you don't want to spend any more than you had the opportunity once before. So let's bring it on down, do better than even what you can imagine. We're just going to blow it out for $1,499. That is it. $14.99 and a 253 stone this time around, in a little bit more exotic because of that squared off style. Still gives you the vibrance of a round, certainly has the red flashes that we expect with Blue Wing Block D, but this incredible designer style. And it's only $14.99, and it's backed by popular demand. It is the BBPC, backed by popular, or BBPD, yes. And it's kind of like our DBTY, but different. Backed by popular demand is not even something we do that often, because usually we can't. I had a similar stone. We made it happen for you. 253, only one there. I said we get to the pink and the white diamond pave ring. That's going to be a lot of fun. And then we've got bigger Tanzanites later, Royal Zambarn earrings. The DBTY drops are actually here. They don't get too many chances on the air. We got a good one of those for you to take a look at, and only $14.99. And again, if you have any requests on this Saturday night, let me know what that might be too. We'll help you out. And there's even an infinity necklace all coming up. And don't forget, 2 of our 7770 pieces are here. We had some 777 rings, the Chameleon, the Big Aqua, whatever you like. So please give us a call. It's a big old Saturday night. We're so thrilled you're with us. It really means the world to me that you just choose to tune in and spend a little bit of your evening right here with us. Okay, so the big Paraiba is also here. Just a flash. Let me know. My 228. I love that stone. That stone is as glorious as it gets, and it is clean, clean, clean. I can't find a flaw, and we're pretty up close. And this one is 112-0729. It's like a deep breath moment. Look at that stone. It just takes me to a different place. it just takes me. I have a friend who she moved to the Bahamas. she decided, I worked my whole life, I'm going to go retire. I'm going to go move to a private island in the Bahamas, and good for her. That's what I aspire to do. Honestly, this is like that little mini vacation, because not everybody can just go off the grid like that and totally leave civilization and live that really, private life. This is almost like transports me there. Because if you've been to any of the tropical locales and you've seen those beautiful crystalline waters, the type where you can look 300 feet deep and you see the white sand at the bottom, and you see everything between the white sand and the water surface, where you see the tropical fish and the little manta rays and all of that. That is what you're looking at now. I can't guarantee you're going to see manta ray in that stone, but you are going to see a beautiful, tropical, vibrant color like Caribbean blues and greens brought together. It's, y'all know the story that when I first got a Paraiba, I was also a pretty new homeowner at the time when I was starting to collect Paraiba. It was back in 2004 and 2005. And I had the most important stone ever come into my collection. And the first thing I did was I took that stone, when you go to the home improvement store or the paint store and they can match a color, you can bring something in, usually it's fabric or a pillow or something like that, a swatch of fabric, and they'll match it. I took a Paraiba stone. They honestly said, ma'am, I think you're in the wrong place. And I said, no, I want to match this color because I found it was so soothing. I had this amazing sitting room, and I still have it. And it's still this color today, where there's a lot of natural light, really big vaulted ceilings, huge 3-story presence of a sitting room. And I thought, I just want it to be the place you sit and just like where you read a book or you have friends over and have a cocktail and enjoy some serenity from the madness of life. And honestly, I took my Paraiba in, and it was a tad softer than this, yes, but there's something very serene and feels like immediately you're transported to a different dimension. And it really is one of those stones that nothing else can replicate it. It's really beautiful. And as someone who doesn't take a lot of trips or vacations, I think it's really fabulous that you can have stones that take you somewhere, almost like if you live vicariously through another person by hearing about their travels or their experiences. It's like a gemstone can take you there as well. Let's take a look at it. We loaded it with a carat 18 in diamonds as well. And we're going to make sure it goes really quickly here, because why not? I mean, it's a Saturday night. And if that's one you've been thinking about, well, you probably know it's been a while since we discounted a very large Paraiba. I'm about to do it right now. And it's our 228 loaded with the carat 18 in diamonds side to side. And it's much like that link style we just saw, where it's going to literally be diamond side to side. Take a look at this. I mean, it just, again, perfect place. They stop. So it just looks, again, full finger coverage there, stopping at the right place. Not going to be too expensive, because you can spend $70,000. Actually, mine just got recently reappraised. I have a couple of them, but there's one that I get appraised because it's my big important one out of all of them. It's my biggest and my most important. And forget about $70,000 or $80,000. It's farther in per carat than that at this point. And it's one of those that you're always reappraising. I will say, get ready to get it appraised often if you care about that kind of thing, because the value of Paraibas is ever fluid. It's changing all the time. So you do want to spend, I recommend every 6 months, to be honest, because that's how rapidly the values and pricing on Paraiba changes. We see it all the time because the gem trade shows that happen. You see stones that are not even being offered at this point because everyone wants to hold on to them, see what kind of heights they can reach. But if you want one of the important stones, and I mean large size, great clarity, ultra neon, and great diamonds as well. Heavy on the blues and greens here. It's not just one way or the other. A lot of times they get way too green, and then you miss out on the real kind of signature color of Paraiba. Let's take another look at it. I'm going to show it on the hand again. We're going to get you a better value than $59,999, and that is what we aspire to do. I aspire to have everyone who aspires to own Paraiba be able to get one and say yes. That's the important thing. And if you love it, it's not even 20 grand. A 228 megastone, high clarity, great diamonds side to side, which you're probably ignoring at this point because we're all just overwhelmed by the neon saturation of that stone. And it's not even 50 or 40 or 30 or 20. I'm not kidding around. We're not doing a $19,999 discount. It is already highly discounted at that price. And like I said, I always mention with these really high-end pieces, it's a little unusual to see something for $20,000 or $30,000 or $50,000. We can split up payments. So if you want to take that and divide it by 2 and put 10 on one card and 10 on another, we can make that happen. I don't want you to miss out based on the fact of, well, maybe it's going to be a little bit more difficult to do at one big moment. If that helps make it more attainable, then so be it. We will be your helping guide there to make this more doable, but it's not even 19,000. Huge value on a 228 and rare to get 2 carats plus. Rare to see the ultra neon. It does tend to be a little more affordable, as you've seen here, when it gets more green, which, you know, some collectors really love, but it does tend to get more expensive. So let's make it better than even 15,000. I'm going to take it down to 14,999 if you'd like to have that 228 ultra high clarity Paraiba, and then I think it's auction time. What do you guys think? Is there anything here to auction off? I can take everything and auction it off if you'd like to. The deal is this. We've got a big Paraiba there, 14,999. Think about it, it'd be 7,500. Maybe you split it 2 payments of 7,500, like one on one card, one on the other. If that makes it easier to do, then we want to make that happen for you. That's just something where, you know, just a little extra, because I realize that this is fine jewelry. It's collectible. It's rare. You don't want to miss out on one-of-a-kind opportunities like they are. So let's get to our pink and white. I'm very excited about this because, well, my pink lynx ring was here the other day. It sold out in a matter of like 10 seconds. So let me show you what we have that goes even larger in pink and white diamonds and looks ultimately like a dome style, but like you've somehow interlocked one with the other. Or it almost looks like you took 3 domes and stacked all 3 together. So however you look at it, it's item number 111, 1674. First of all, going way back in the item number, which is helpful because old gold, and there's a lot of gold in that ring. Mostly rose, but you've got white gold where your white diamonds are, rose gold where your pinks are, and it's all in one. Fabulous. And we're going to make this really, really easy for you, and it's affordable. And look at that, 153 on the pinks. You're doubling up because I think we see why. You've got double the amount of pink diamonds that you do white diamonds. Altogether, it's 230. That's total. And watch the inside, because we finished it completely. Ooh, that's pretty. Look at all of that intricate rose gold on the inside. The band itself, because we have to show this, all the way around is rose, because that's what you have on the outside edges as well. So we carried the rose gold through the back, through the inside, made the whole thing complete and comfortable for you, because that's a ring you wear every day. If you're lucky enough to get 1.5 carats of pink diamonds in your collection, please wear them. Please wear them and know that a pink diamond is going to have the same durability that white diamonds do. So you don't need to baby your pinks because they're a more rare color. You just get it. Take it, love it. Look at this on the middle finger, because that's how I'm thinking I would wear it, middle or index on this one, because it is so wide. And you see how it really looks like that? See how that extends a little further to one side in the white diamonds? And then the opposite happens on this side. Pink and white interlocking. Here it is on the index now, given that that goes more than halfway around. So exposing one of the outside sides here, you may want to wear it there as well. But what a piece. 230 is your overall diamond weight. If you're feeling like it's Saturday night, I'm off, I don't need to do the math here. 230 overall, and we're going to make this a really simple value. And look at the sparkle factor, off the charts. Lots of pave. Every one of those diamonds has 58 stunning facets, the pink and the white together. So it's just given sparkle, brilliance, and beauty. Now the question is, who has $89.99 to spend on it? Nobody. Okay, maybe you do. But if I can give you a better deal, do you want a better deal? Of course you do. The more money, and I think this is not just my philosophy, the more money you save on one piece of jewelry means more jewelry overall in your collection. Adding and collecting left and right, this is one of our wildest deals. I remember the last couple of days I had my pinks links I'm talking about, and that had a relatively smaller amount of pink diamonds. I'm going to make this a really, really discernible value. Something that you don't need to be shopping a lot of pink diamonds. I realize this is one of the tougher ones to say, hey, go out and shop it. Because where are you shopping fine natural pink diamonds anywhere? Especially 1 carat 53 of them matched to perfection that are indeed natural. That's tough to do. So what I'm going to bring you is a better value than 89 or 79 or 69. Come on in and do not be shy, because we only have 2 to go around and that's it. They stay as is. I'm still sizing it for you, even though that's a very cool ring. And again, we want to make sure that if you do want to opt to wear it on those larger fingers of the hand like I was showing you, you've got the full runway to do so and not an extra charge for it. But instead of 69, Come on in, guys. We want to make sure this goes. And you don't want to be like the Lynx collection where in a couple of seconds it was gone and you missed out because I can't make it again. That's the problem. And this is far more diamond weight overall. And yet, because I want to say that pink Lynx has a carat 20, this is 230 and mostly pinks. And we're going to keep on lowering that price, dropping that on down. And did they want to see something sooner rather than later? Because I know we have some requests. Was it questions about can we move something up? Joanne, did we need to move something up in the show? Or is they, okay, so they're cool? All right, so we're good to go there because I heard, I don't know when she's going to show that. So again, let me know. We can help you out if you need to see something sooner rather than later. I realize it's Saturday night and a lot of you want to go out, right? So this is where we make it happen for you. $69.99, $59.49, $39, $29. It will not be any of that. I was looking at a gold band the other day. Actually, it was a piece that my mother gave me. She wanted me to sell it for. She doesn't wear it anymore, and that's what you should do, by the way. Sell your jewelry you don't wear anymore. Either pass it down or sell it. You should do that. I looked at it, and she paid back in the day. This was back in the, I would say, early 90s. It's a very heavy 18-karat gold band. It's about this size, which is why I thought of this, and it's just a gold band. But it's 18-karat gold. She paid about $1,500 back in the day for it because it's heavy gold. And today, it's worth over $7,500. And it's just gold, by the way, just gold. This is more than just gold. Big diamond weight, big white diamond weight. Pinks are luxury, and we're not doing 29 or even 25. Come on in, because this is the most deluxe way. There is nothing in my inventory, and I have a $100,000 pink diamond. It's a single 1-carat white diamond. Guess what? That's still not this much diamond weight. Yeah, it's one big center stone. But look at this, a carat 53. Nowhere else in my entire inventory do I have something that has a carat and a half of pink diamonds. This goes up and above that. It's not 25 or 24 or 23 or 22. Have I lost my mind? Absolutely yes, but it's my last Saturday night I will ever see you guys because it's our last Saturday night show. So we're not going to have Saturday nights any longer. So I have got extra special values to say thank you for being with us tonight, for getting in on these values, and to get you a better value in 230 in diamonds, even if they were just white diamonds, we're really kind of at the base ground price here. And yet it's mostly pinks, and it's not 25 or 24 or 23 or 22. I have really lost my mind. Because you know as well as I do, you could take every diamond out and keep them, melt down the gold, and exchange it for the price you're paying. But this is more than just gold. And it's not 22 or 21 or $2,099. It would be really wise right now, with 2 only to go around, to call me. Really, truly pick up that phone and dial in. And it's not even 22 or 21 or $2,099. Let's come on over and take a look at it. It's not even 2,000 bucks. It's even better. Okay, that was dangerous what I just did. But again, because there's all kinds of mats down here anyway. Here's what we've got for you. A better value. 230, I mean, come on, guys. I had a white diamond ring earlier. It had 180 in diamonds. You know what? That was more money. Here's what we're going to do. This is huge. And it's not even $2,000. It is $19.99. I am letting that one go. Letting it loose here. First callers, again, 2 only. They're identical because obviously pink diamonds are tough to do. And you've got a bunch of them there, a bushel full of pink diamonds all the way through. You just let me know if you want it. $19.99. That's not going to last, don't you think? I can't do 2 carat 30 in white diamonds for $19.99. So this is the way you get a big bold ring finished on the inside, a really heavy gold weight as well. And it's something else. $19.99, only 2. Let's give it 60 seconds. I don't think that's going to last. It would be very surprising if it did because, well, that's probably one of the more obvious values. And I think, you know, we know that with gold being where it's at and diamonds being where they're at and the natural fancy pinks being, all the good ones are mined out because they all came from the Argyle mine, which has been gone for a couple years now. So it's not like you're finding a lot of pink diamonds out there. Well, that one is $19.99. Fabulous value, and that's the way to do it. So this is very special. And here we go with our 35 seconds remaining and only just now 1 left. So that's it. Last call, 30 seconds, and we'll try it on again for you. Here it is on the hand. So you've got this really special look here where you go side to side. I like too that we had a ring like this morning where that profile still showing off gorgeous diamonds along the edges as well. You see that profile. I mean, come on, that doesn't disappear. You're not looking at just plain gold. You've got the diamonds and they're pinks wrapping around the side edges there. It is so hefty. If I had to estimate, this one's a size 7 right now. It's got to be about 10 grams, maybe more in gold. So again, really beautifully done. And the rose for the body of the ring, the white gold just set underneath where those white diamonds are at. And that is a very, very cool ring. Very feminine for being a bigger style and being a big hunk of gold here. It's got a femininity about it, certainly with the pink diamonds. And then speaking of our gentleman's styles, let's show you the gold quartz gentleman's ring. Sure enough, we got that one coming up for you. That's going to be on the way, and that will be coming your way. 1 carat in the gold quartz coming up. Gents or ladies style here as well. So we've got a little bit of everything for you today. And again, if you have requests, get those in. Infinity necklace also here, but that pink diamond, my goodness, that's a good one. 153. Don't get lost on the diamond weight there. It's 153 is the headline. That's the pinks. The white are 77 points. Add it all up, 230 in diamonds, under $2,000. Solid, heavy, heavy gold. It is the hottest ring I can possibly show you, is right there. That is just, that straight up value. It's like divine intervention has said, skip everything you know about jewelry, skip everything you know about diamonds and everything you know about gold, and how about the labor and work to put it together, because pave is not cheap. So we live in Los Angeles, and I know that there's a big jewelry district here as well as New York. Those are two of the big ones. And you know, if you were to take a little, one of these little plastic baggies, I've got one here, and you have it filled with diamonds, and you were to dump it all out and say, okay, I'm going to take my top jeweler, I'm going to have them set all these diamonds. If you provided the diamonds and you asked for a lot of diamonds, hundreds paved, they're going to charge you $25 a stone. Now, I do not know the count, and I'm not going to sit here and bore you with counting these diamonds, but there are many. Think about $25, $25, $25, each and every individual pave set by hand. That's labor. It's what we hardly ever talk about. But in pave, especially over an expanse of this area, when you have that many stones pave, that's not inexpensive to do. There was somebody prior to the setting that matched them all. Somebody designed it before that. All of those factors should add up. It's why jewelry gets very expensive these days when you start to think about, fine, then you work with the precious metal and you work with the diamonds. For under $2,000, even if you're just going to buy it to turn it on over and resell it, that would be honestly something to consider. If I had a penny for every jeweler that shops here, they sit at home on whatever night they're available and they just pick up the phone, dial in, place an order, have it shipped out to them, and they stock their stores with our jewelry and make money hand over fist. Because people out there in the retail world pay a pretty penny for jewelry of high quality, as you probably used to do, as you would need to do if TVON didn't exist. And I'm up here offering a 2 carat 30 pink and white diamond ring like that for $19.99. Wowza. So that's significant right there. Let me know if that last one, I know you got the first one. Who was that? Wonderful. Well, one gone, one left. I never thought I would see those last more than 10 seconds flat. Here it is. Let's go to our gold quartz gentleman's ring. 112-8121 is next. Welcome to Saturday night. It's our last one. We have 90 minutes left, 93 to be exact, or 92 minutes and 20 seconds. Here we go. Here's the gold quartz gentleman's style. Wait, there's a little fuzzy on one side, so let me get that off. It's 112-8121. Hi, everybody. Happy Saturday. I hope you're enjoying your evening. We're back in the morning with a big debut. We've got pieces you will not see any other day because when they go, they go. I'll remove that pink and white diamond band, but we do have one left if you'd like to score the last one. And here's our 1 carat natural gold quartz. Gold, 24 karat pure inside of a quartz. Diamonds around it. And it's 40 points in the diamonds, set all the way around, framing that stone. What do you think? Cool ring, right? Ladies could wear it too. Gentlemen can wear it. There's only one though, and the last time we had a gold quartz gents ring, it was our first ever, and it sold. And not everybody got it because only one couldn't split it up and divvy it up between multiple people. So here's your chance to pick up a really good gold quartz that's $69.99, but I'm going to skip that. And we're going to do something very different. There's your under gallery. I like it in the yellow because it matches the gold that's naturally occurring in that quartz. You can change it up if you want to. White gold or rose gold would be fine. There it is on the hands. You can get a little statement look and that style and the really big size that you're getting. And it is not going to be Oh no, not even half that, $3,000. Most men's rings, that's usually where they go ahead and stop, is $29.99. Making it a lot better for you right now. And again, happy Saturday. If you have any requests at all, give me a quick call. You can just say what you're looking for and we'll bring it out and we'll discount it for you. But this one is going to be only $1,999, one of the most affordable gents rings we have here. And a great way to get one if you like the gold quartz. It has been exceedingly popular for our gals, and we had a need to bring some for the gentlemen as well. The only time we did, it was gone in a hurry, so we are bringing yet another. I don't think there's going to be too many going forward either. So that's a really awesome buy, and it's only $19.99. All right, Tony, run that commercial. I need a break. I need a water break. Okay. So we'll just keep on going. $19.99. Let me know what requests you have, and thank you, Kirsten. It was Kirsten or Kristen, by the way? Is it Kirsten? I'll find out. I think it's Kirsten or Kristen? Kirsten. Thank you. Just want to make sure. Okay. Next up, the other gents ring I have is pretty important. It's a super, super cool 2-carat ruby. So not always the best look with a fingerprint, but 206 in a ruby. That's why. There aren't many rubies you can fit a fingerprint on. That one is 206 in size with that watch-inspired presidential look in the mounting. So loving that one. Maybe my best value on Tanzanite earrings are the earrings that are the biggest we have. And they are 26 carats worth of Tanzanite. So might as well just show them. I mean, why not? We're doing a little show and tell Saturday night. Here is the same exact cut we saw in the Lynx ring, which is also still here. And this is 1125,370. So if you are a late arrival, you can go ahead and catch up and get pieces you'd like from earlier as well. But this is a very sizable earring. And yet someone said the other day, and I thought it was odd, they said, you know, the big earrings I could never wear, they're just going to pull my earlobes down. Well, I try things on, and I am a human who has, you know, a regular, pretty standard earlobe. So if they're not pulling down the ears on me, they're not going to on you. We take consideration into those things that I'm never going to make a piece of jewelry that is not wearable. It kind of defeats the whole purpose of jewelry, because there are a lot of collectors that just collect loose gems, and that's fine and well, but jewelry is meant to be worn. And here we have 26 carats 31 of Tanzanites. Yeah. You're welcome, Kirsten. Thank you so much. She's the lover of the pink diamonds, huh? And that was the biggest and best way to get them. So well done there. And then let me just space these apart a little bit so you can really see this 26 carats plus of your Tanzanites. And yet that is a beautiful lever back style. So it's a hoop to start with that lever back hinge. And then you've got these magnificent stones. They're some of our largest that we've ever had in earrings. 2631 is the carat weight. That's together. We add them all up. So tell me that each one's about 13 carats. Then you have 18 karat solid gold. It's in the white gold. They will stay. So I'm sorry if you don't like white gold. These will not be for you. But they are white gold, which is how we've loved blue wings historically. There's a diamond weight also, 124. So that's going to be sizable. Now, this is just here because, well, I had the opportunity to look at all of our blue wing block Ds earlier this afternoon. It didn't take all that long because there aren't that many left. But this was by far the best value per carat we have on the larger stones. And the ones I had earlier today, they're gone. Now we're bringing you the earring, the mega, mega, mega size drop style. Look at this from a distance. Well, here you go. This flips right down. You've got that hinge that opens up. It's not going to actually touch the post at all. So it really is like an omega back style in that it's just going to keep this level. Now, when you see them on, you'll see the stone really faces up to the outside world, just straight up like it should. And that's, again, all in the balance of how you make it. Otherwise, if it drooped forward, again, not a lot of point to that. We want you to see it from a distance away and have that beautiful blue wing premier material face out to the rest of the world. And yeah, I'd say that's a big earring. It's definitely got some size to it. You notice those. I don't think anybody is going to be distracted. Yes, maybe, but I don't think anyone's missing them. They're just beautiful, bright blue wing block Ds, and we're so proud to bring you a value. Is it going to be, you know, a buck or two? No, but they are very, very, very important when you look at the value and how we bring them together with the diamonds up front, all the way around that halo as well. And you can see what kind of presence they have. That very large square cushion, but such a soft cornered edge. So it really looks like a round reads is a round. Let's take another look at them close up and get you a better value than even $39,999. That is where they started though. I always feel like a sale's not a sale unless you know how much you're saving. It needs to be that awareness of where did they start? How much am I saving? Is it a value or not? Well, it helps to know where they began right here, and we're the leader in any Tanzanite pricing including even lower quality, this is not going to be $20,000. We're well under $1,000 a carat for those stones. Well under, and you're getting diamonds for free and gold for free. And it's some of the premier best diamond weight and 18 karat gold we have, and it's not $20,000. They're even better, and they're not 15. So the best way to get a bold earring, and you saw how they fit on the ear, they don't tug, they don't pull, and they're not even $14 or $13 or even $12,000. It's simply one of the greatest values we have. And for museum reserves of that size, you would expect them to be much higher on their per carat level. They're only $11,999, and that is truly our best. And there's a lot of folks looking for earrings at this point, knowing that they are as limited as they are going forward. So it's a good time to pick up an earring. Then let's go ahead and get you a wild opportunity on. We've got a couple Tanzanite rings. We sure do. We can take requests if you have them. I would love to hear what you're looking for. The other rings that I have, just for, again, a little bit of just mindfulness and awareness of what we have in rings. If the earrings are still something you're looking to get a ring first and then maybe earrings later, here's the ring that matches. So now it's been the whole set. The smaller ring, the larger ring, square cushion there. We also have a stunning emerald cut. This is the 1128. Look at this emerald cut. And again, color that is saturated through and through in the emerald cut. Wow, that's the best one I got in the emerald cuts left. Had a 4 carat earlier. We're going to bring out that 1128 here today. Looking forward to that. We've got a big diamond ring as well. And then we have the round. I did show this earlier today, this morning as a matter of fact. There's the flashy round. That's the 1378 with really big 19-point diamonds on the sides. So if any of those are piquing your interest, let me know. We can help you, show them, give you all the details in a better price than you've ever seen before. Looking forward to that. But let's go ahead and show you what we have here coming up. And I do want to make sure you know the Paraiba, the 228 is here, but not for long. Verifying a couple of people on that one. Want to show you what we have on a big discount designer wheel. This one's one of my favorites. We're going to see a little bit of everything on this wheel. A big aqua coming up, and don't forget about those tansy earrings for only $11,999. This is aqua. Reminds me of the pendant we had earlier. And then we have a couple of other cool designer pieces, including ruby and diamond. Together, it's a ruby and a diamond and more white diamonds. And then we have this fabulous look in a apple green tourmaline. This is like a Granny Smith apple neon color in the green. It's bordering on, it's got a little chartreuse color to it. And that's, you'd think it would be copper bearing based on the vibrance and the neon, but we don't have it listed as such. It's a tourmaline, but bright color. Don't have another one in the inventory like it. So aqua, platinum. You've got the tourmaline as well, which is also in platinum. And then the ruby, of course, in 18 karat solid gold, and the yellow gold stays as is. Let's move out some great jewelry here tonight. And again, halfway through our show, ready to say goodnight here in 90 minutes. So all you have to do is let me know if there's anything we can share with you before we go, because again, things are limited, but time is limited as well. So as much as we could just keep going on and on and on to infinity with these pieces, we got to make sure everything goes, and only with this limited time we have in our final Saturday night together. Here's what we're going to do with our trio. It is terrific. There's platinum and 18 karat gold. We're going to blow them out for you. It's whatever you like. Boy, was it successful earlier when we brought you a discount wheel. Pieces were flying, and they were very affordable. Pieces don't really go unless they're really, really big values. I mean, that's what we are founded on value. That's all we do here. So, and it becomes interesting because we kind of have to go better and better and better on our own values to really make a resonating difference here. And I love that we can just go ahead and skip all this $49, every one of them, $49.99. Skip all of it. We'll go even lower. You take any one you want for the same low price. If you want to get more than one, well, the goal is to make them affordable enough to where you can do that and say yes. But we're going to make it a lot easier than $49, $39, $29, or $19. And come on in, because you know how quickly these wheel opportunities go, because there's a reason they're all together at the same time. They have got to go. They're the lowest price we can bring, and it's not going to be even $1,500. Remember, it's platinum and 18 karat gold. This is the 448 tourmaline. This is the 58-point ruby with another 63-point pear-shaped yellow diamond, then the white diamonds on the side. And then you've got our 182 in the Sierra Santa Maria pear-shaped aqua in the middle. Let me know which one is your favorite, because they're not $1,500. It's really happening, and it's a real-life pinch me moment, because I think we're going to all look back on this show and say, well, it's kind of sad to say Saturday Nights Go if that's what kind of value they're bringing. But again, the final one we have. So here's what I'll do. Instead of $1,500, it's really happening. I know everyone keeps, she's misspeaking there. They can't be under $1,500. Look what's up there. They're going to be under $1,500 and much further below that. So anyone you want, and that tourmaline is wild. Talk about the ultimate neon color. That tourmaline is delivering some serious pop. And then you've got your ruby and diamonds together. And the aqua is the Sierra Santa Maria that I know we all love. We saw one earlier in a pear-shaped pendant. I can bring it back out. It matches to perfection. It'd be great together. Let's take a look. They're not $14.99. Come on over. We'll make them even better than $13. How about this? $1,299. Any one of the three you like, and they'll be gone in a hurry. So it is time, and we'll just go ahead and we'll really do some crazy things here for our last 90 minutes that we have. Actually, it's down to an hour 20, so not even that. We've got Fire Opal coming up. We've got beautiful Zambaran garnet earrings. They are wild. And then we've got some fabulous DBTY drop earrings as well in a stiletto style. And I'm really thinking that emerald cut in the Tanzanite. It's our Museum Reserve, 1128. We're going to bring that out at the top of the hour. Final. You got it. Here's the aqua on the hand. So item number here is 112-6856. I'll try to bring up the information for you briefly because they've all been on the air before. And so we have the 182 platinum piece. Of course, they all, again, the white metals you see are platinum. That's our 182 pear-shaped aqua. 16 points in diamonds that are really kind of asymmetrically set around it. And that is $12.99, and very heavy platinum is. It feels great on the hand because if you really look at what today's metal market is doing, it means a lot of hollowed out designs. Nice to see something with some substance to it, some great feel, some great weight. $12.99 only. Let's see who's got it. That's the big aqua. And if they want to see the pendant, let me know if they missed it earlier, Jess. We can bring out the pendant since the ring is gone. And let's bring you what we have left here in either the, is it the tourmaline? In that bright neon, it's just really the essence of a chartreuse color. And there's the ruby, yellow diamond, and white diamonds. It's a lighter yellow, it's more of a canary yellow. And then we have the great pave around that, and then the ruby on the other side. So it's really kind of a bypass design that you're getting here that meet up in the bezels, kind of back to back there. And then one side done in mirror finishing in the yellow, and the other side done in a larger pave. It's actually larger individual stones paved around the edge. That's super cool. $12.99, your choice of. Thank you. All right, we're going to move on. We got a lot to do. We've got an hour and 19 minutes only. Oh, Saturday, we're going to miss you. We are. But again, we'll have our mornings together, which is going to be just, what we're going to do is just really, like we did before, we're just going to make an impact in the 3 hours we have in our morning shows together. I know it's going to give you one shot in the morning, the daytime hours. We're in our last Saturday. I want to just make sure everyone knows that. So you're not looking for us next Saturday, like what happened, where'd they go? We're not going to be here on Mondays and Tuesdays either, but we're going to be here Wednesday, Thursday, Friday night, Saturday and Sunday mornings. It's a pretty fairly simple structure when you think Wednesday through Sunday, and then Monday, Tuesday off, and then the weekends are only going to be the morning shows, 10 a.m. Pacific start time, 1 p.m. Eastern. Okay, so let's show you these Zambaran garnet earrings. Fabulous color shifting garnets, one of the rare garnets out there from Tanzania. So I'm going to move these aside. There's our tourmaline and there's our ruby, and now we go to Zambarans. These were very popular earlier. And Jess, did they want to see the pendant again? Or did they see it earlier? Okay, good. All right, just in case you need a match, because I know how rare it is to match Sierra Santa Maria's. Okay, so here we go with the Zambaran. And this is a Zambaran earring with the halo in a star design. And forgive me, we just had 3 rings, so I am going to have to walk around and zoom in closer here to give you a look at these Zambaran garnet rounds. But it's 112-2518. And we're just going to, I've got them sitting at different angles here, but they're both going to be this almost star-like design that feels, well, you get the bigger diamonds in the corners. We've seen it in pendants. We've seen it in earrings. Actually had them earlier today. What were they earlier? They were, remember we had the gorgeous emeralds in this design as well earlier. Well, I've got Zambarans which are color shifting. So when you notice, even just as it moves here, there's a very different look you get depending on how the light hits it, and even more so when you're in a different light. Here they are at the same angle, so you can really see how those stones look. I'm going to go ahead, we're going to go 0 to start, $100 increments and see who's out there. Because why not? To guarantee they go, and it still doesn't really guarantee anything until we get an open. But once we do, they are guaranteed to go. It's one of the rare garnets, and if you think emerald's rare, we had those earlier. This is a far more rare stone right here. And 0 to start, no reserve, no minimum, just about getting the phone lines lit up here, giving you the chance of a lifetime to get something special. That's what it's about. Happy Saturday night. Glad you're with us for this one. It is a very important pairing of stones in the rounds. It's $0 to start with $100 increments. Let's go for it. If we get a bid, they'll sell. It's that simple. If you want to place a power bid, maybe you just want to try to be the only bidder. Well, that could happen, especially if you give a power bid. Like, let's say you would say $1,500. Everyone gets really accustomed to seeing $100, $200. You could just put in a power bid, knowing that they're worth closer to $3. You could put in a power bid and maybe scare everybody else away. Maybe you're the only bidder at all. That's really the excitement of a no reserve auction like this. So final call. Do we have an open note? Okay, I'll keep them. I will keep them. I will buy them. They're the coolest earrings because to me, I want something at this point in my life. I want something that goes with everything. I would love to have, I would love to simplify and have one pair of shoes, have one bag and one car and just have it be the workhorse that goes with everything. There are pieces of jewelry that can do that. But I look for jewel tones that have really special, different colors, different light. Do we have $100? Hallelujah. Who is it? Never mind. We got two. We have two bidders. We have two. And that's it. 300. Two bidders so far. Who is that? Viola. Hi, nice to have you with us, Viola. We've got, I can't help but think there's some violets and some pinks and some blues and some really good plummy colors coming through. $400 has been bid. A new bidder has just jumped into the fray. We've only had 3 total bidders and 4 total bids. And you know what I'm going to do? Just because I want to get everybody a chance, let's just do this. We'll give them 2 minutes. 2 minutes. We're only at $400 on a diamond design like this, where I'm going to give it 2 minutes, $400, looking for 5, and any gold you want. Oh, sizing, we'll take care of that. It is the easiest sizing our jewelers will ever have to do because there is no sizing needed. They're post and but now you do have to have a piercing. Now, I have sold earrings before to people that don't have piercings. You know why? The earrings were such a fabulous value. They said, I ran out and got a piercing. I decided I'm 60 years old. I'm going to get my ears pierced for the first time. I've heard that. I've heard that before. When you have earring values so good that women who have gone their whole lives without an ear pierced and they went out and got their ears pierced so they could wear the earrings. Now, speaking of, let me try them on for you really quickly. We are going to give it 2 minutes, though. I think you know this mounting because we've seen it many, many, many times before. But just for the record, the post is at the top of the earring, so behind one of the corner points of that star design. Here's what they look like on the hand, and then I'll pop one in the ear for you so you can see. And of course, that's only on the hand, but you're probably not going to wear it there. Now, that's a new concept, right? There's a lot of places you can pierce yourself, but the finger, no. Yeah, this is why we have rings, but I will show it on the ear, 3/8 of an inch top to bottom. Let me show you one on here in just a minute. I'm going to take out my earring and give you a look at it, and then we'll get them gone in about, at this point, we've got 84 seconds to go to get your bid in. So remember, I am not backing, I'm not putting a backing on them, but at least it gives you a little size reference point here. And let me turn it to where you're gonna wear it, just about there. I'll prop it up because it's about to fall, and that's what it looks like on the ear, just for an idea of what that's all about. So size-wise, it's a nice size earring. You're getting almost 1/3 of a carat in diamonds. You can have any gold you want. Let's go back to the wheel. And again, this is it, $400. Looking for 5 or more, and it's your last final 50 seconds to jump in if you'd like a chance. And that's really what I would consider at this point is a chance, because we don't see many earrings that go for a price tag like this. It's hard to make any fine jewelry for a price tag like that. We're looking for $500, next minimum bid. Let's see, we've got 4 over here, looking for 5, 30 seconds remaining. Let's see what we have. And then our last call, and color shifting stones, really just, again, I wish Mother Nature made more of them, because color changing stones are tough. You really don't see it all that often. It's nice to have a shift where you just have to change your room, change your light, like go from indoors to outdoors, one room to another, whether it's more incandescent or more fluorescent lighting. They tend to show off different colors more vibrantly at different times. So it really makes sense. And we're in last call. Thank you so much for participating, those of you that did. Hey, we had 4 bidders. Or was it 3? 3 bidders. Okay. Do we have anybody else who wants to come on in? $500, yes, got it, sold. Congratulations, we'll move right along. We're about 13 minutes, 12 minutes now from the emerald cut. We're going to move on from those tones. Those are no longer mine to show, and they're no longer mine to buy either. But let's, and by the way, had I bought those, I'm a host here. I would never pay $400 or $500 for those earrings. It would be more. So again, you get a better value by watching. I mean, you don't need to come out here and work for us and move to California. You can just sit at home and get a better deal. This is what's coming up. I just thought we need to show that at the top of the hour. This emerald cut is mesmerizing. I've seen enough blue wings that I'm pretty much consider myself unfazed by their beauty at this point. But then I see a stone like this and went, I just can't get enough blue wing. And unfortunately, we're going to have to get enough of it because it's all we have left is just a handful of stones. We're going to show the 1128 coming up at the top of the hour. It's 11 minutes and 30 seconds from right now. And again, if you have any requests for our last hour or so, this is the time. Let me show you something else here. I've got a really rare Blue Star Sapphire. It's a lot larger than the one I had earlier today. It also is a platinum setting, 7928. Well, well, well. Perfect blue color. Amazing defined star. It's that, I mean, come on. This is one of the rarest stones I can show you. And it's a 2-carat blue sapphire on its own. Gosh, that's pretty, isn't it? True blue. Platinum, 2 carats. 1 carat in whoa, 1 carat in diamonds. Very nice with the baguettes and the rounds. How do we do it? We put all the rounds in the traditional halo and then rolled those baguettes. Think of like a barrel. How do you make rectangular diamonds roll around the sides like this? We did. It's pretty awesome, isn't it? And we have our 2 carat. Let's blow it out, shall we? We need some discounts and some deals even beyond what your wildest imagination could even conjure here. We're going to make this really simple and easy, and we're going to send this one out really quickly. I wish I had more. I had the smaller one from earlier today, so I'm happy to bring that out if you were not here and you're looking for a little smaller stone, but this is the 2 carat. It's loaded with platinum, got the big diamond weight. Let's truly blow it out. No longer $49.99, and here's what it looks like on the hand. Oh, no, 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 no. This one's a teeny size, so I'm going to try it on the pinky real quick. Still will give you a nice size perspective there. And look at that star. It was smart to put it in a white metal because that's the star. Color there has a little silvery white tone to it. 49, no, it is not. Don't worry about the sizing. We'll take care of you there. I'll make it 1,900. You know what? Skip it all. $19.99 I will not do. 18, 17, 16, I'll blow it out for $1,599 instead. We've got 9 minutes left in our hour, then 1 hour left after that. Did you have a request? Yes? Cushion blue wing. I know, I got it, and it's a really cool 8 carat, matches the earrings. Kathy, you got it. We're going to show it 112-5530. Coming up next, Blue Star Sapphire is here for $15.99. Here comes the blue wing. It does match the earrings. It's 8 carats, and there's a very different look. We'll have the emerald cut at the top of the hour. Let me see if I can polish it up here. It's our 8 carat, and there is a tremendous diamond weight around it. 152 in the diamonds. Signature style, yes, but adapted, because usually the signature style is with a little oval. It's with a 2 carat oval, 1.5 or 2. This is our 8 carat. So we took the thematics of something that's classic, brought it to you with a very high-end diamond weight, upgraded to 152, and then you get this is the benefit of having a square cushion. Flash of a round, but a bigger look, because the corners give it a bigger visual. So it really is a great way to really retain the size, get the 8 carat, museum reserve, 152 in diamonds, and let's blow it out. It's also got to finish it under gallery. That's something we always insist upon when it's one of our signature styles. We want it to be comfortable, wearable for like till the end of time. So this is really important there. It's got the finished under gallery. We'll show you now, and then I'll try it on for you because in a little lower light, you get to really see the true color that we're offering here. And the 8 carat is spectacular. That's what that under gallery looks like. So you see this, they did these carvings of marquise shapes, and then it's like your band just continues all the way through the center point underneath that stone. Oh, hello, $99.99. Probably wouldn't surprise a single soul out there because that's what they usually are. Museum reserves that are under 10 carats go for $99.99, and the ones that go over 10 carats go for more. Got a big value here. I think we know the museum reserves by now, the only ones left to get. And I will blow it out. And this is one of those values that we're going to skip the auction because I see what's happening there. So that's not something we need to do a lot more of. But if I can get you an 8 carat stone for a price like this, when it's got one of the premium diamond weights we bring, So be it. I'll make this $3,999 instead. And what a value when there is an ample amount of gold weight throughout. You get this mega pave shoulder side detail here. Let me show it on. That's really important to see the size. This is how you do big carat weights without being overwhelming on the hand. Obviously, we all have a different idea of what's wearable and not. And you have a different preference than your neighbor and then your sister and everybody else. But that's where, again, if you want something that sits really evenly side to side, because again, same proportion top to bottom as it is side to side, you get the 152 in diamond weight. We had the earrings to match, which are still here if you want to pick those up for $12,000. They're $11,999 for 26 carats plus in the same cutting. And that would be even larger in the earrings individually, but that's the ring that goes with it. And then if you like the cushion, but in that square cushion, reminder, we did have the smaller one earlier, which was the 253, which if you were not with me, take a look at this. The 253 square cushion is also here at $14.99. That's what that one looked like. So the same color, the same cutting, little less diamond weight, yes, but look at that. That's a pairing right there. Maybe that's your everyday and your dressy, right? That could be. $39.99 for the right side. Only $14.99 for what's on the left side of your screen. So two different ways to do square cushion. Then, of course, we have the earrings, which are so fabulous. They're 26 carats plus in those stones. So it was a 13 plus and a 13 plus in the drops. So you can definitely go there if you'd like to. But that is the way where we really do. We're bringing all the different varieties of sizing. I mean, obviously 253, difference from 8 carats. That's what differentiates the price tags as well. And simpler diamond weight versus really heavy diamond weight, whichever one you prefer. All right, so $14.99 versus only $39.99 on the right side. Take your choice of. 1 hour left. We're giving a Blue Wing Block D Emerald Cut an opportunity to be here under the spotlight at the top of the hour. We're just 5 minutes away, and if you like the comparison, there it is. This is the one that I really highly want to highlight for you because I just am a big fan of that emerald cut, especially when it's the price tag. We're going to drop it down too. So if there are any final requests you have for the show tonight, this is the round we also have been showing you from the beginning today. That is the 1378 round with the very large round brilliant diamonds. So again, you definitely have options when it comes to your Tanzanite. $39.99 here, $14.99 here. And then, of course, this 13 carat, 78 with the 114 in diamonds, that's actually down to $69.99. So 3 incredible options. Don't forget about the earrings we had earlier. And also many others. The Paraiba's got to go. The gold quartz men's ring is really one that I would highly recommend. That's what we've had. And again, I don't know if that Lynx collection, I'm not sure if that went or not, but just showing you how the colors are consistent. That's a big priority of mine. I don't want you to think because one's gone away that there's a difference in the color here. I mean, that's something really a statement to make when the 2.5 can be the same color as the 8. And they're the same color as the 14. That's very important because it doesn't always work that way with Tanzanite. So consistency of quality, I mean, it's why we're here with 5 shows. It's why we're here with, again, special pieces every day. It's why we're very selective about what even gets on the air. Whatever gets featured in 3 hours, it has to be quality. It's the reason we don't have outside vendors. It's why we're very particular about who comes up here, who tells you about the jewelry, honesty, integrity, quality. It's important. It is the paramount of what we do. It is the cornerstone and the pillar of this network. If it's not, it doesn't stick around. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. Take a look at all 3. And yes, question? So are you talking about the big ones we already showed or something else? The big ones we showed. Yeah, they're here. Let's put them up on the wheel. Why not? Load it up. How much Tanzanite can one wheel hold? We're about to find out. Can we throw in another 13 carater? And then, now if you want to see them all by themselves, but again, let's prove a point here, consistency. Consistency being number 1. Quality, consistency, there's your cushion, there's your round. Let's bring this one to the forefront and move the earrings forward. Because there's that consistency, even when you see the round and the cushion on the opposite sides there, you see how the square cushions we have here, whether it be in the foreground or on the right side, how they're very much the look of a round, aren't they? And these are the 26 caraters. So now you've got consistency all the way through. And really, to be honest, all of them work well together, don't they? because they're all in that same type of cutting that we love to see. So there's your 13 karat. Remember, that's going to be 13 plus on each of those drop earrings. These are in 18 karat gold. They did have over a carat in diamonds to go with them. This one really wants to fall forward, but it's not. And then here we go with the other. There's a perfect match in those 26 carats, 31. And the earrings were $11,999. And then the ring, well, which ring do you like? The right side, $39.99. The left side, even less than the earrings. We're going to do the round for only $69.99. That's the left side. And then the cushion cut in the center of it all is $14.99. So there they are, looking so, so good. That is a sweet wheel, and this is why we love the Blue Wing Block Ds. And we'll bring them all in real close here so you can really see that comparison. Pick your favorite, which is the one that's best for you. That's what we want to know. There are the big earrings. Now, I have smaller earrings too. Not all of our earrings are $12,000, but that is just, again, if you're comparing like sizes here, you want similarities in the sizes. You want the scale to be all matching. Those are the earrings we would recommend with either the cushion or the round ring that you see on the sides there. So again, great wheel of blue wings. And then at the top of the hour, which is 1 minute away, we're going to bring out the 1128 emerald cut, which is another astounding value. This one is my personal favorite. Granted, I love the emerald cuts. You may or may not share that same preference, but we have to bring the emerald cuts when it's last call, and historically they've been very popular. It is a higher end cut, that's for sure. All of these are. They're premium cuts. If it's not an oval, it's a premium cut. And there's not an oval up there. So that's important, and what a great selection we have. So again, let me remind you, $69.99 for the round. This is only $14.99, the most affordable piece in the square cushion. We have the $39.99 square cushion, and then the earrings to match. Whether it's this ring or this ring, they're the perfect match. $26.31 in the carat weight on the earring drops with the carat 24 in diamonds in 18 karat gold. And the pair of earrings in the back is only $11,999. So perfect way to get and capture all the best of Blue Wings while they're still here. But we are going to move aside and make way for just one piece, and it will be the emerald cut and the 11 karat coming out to play. No way, hands down, that this color or the red flashes can be topped. I tried to get back behind it and polish it up a little internally because the whole front surface is completely pristine. You can see it there. There's a little something, I'm trying to reach behind it. I just don't have a lot of tools up here to get back and polish the back. So here's what we have for you, but it is just one spectacular stone, is it not? And then you've got this fabulous red flashing you're seeing going on. I'm going to make this a deal. We've got the beautiful emerald cut showing off the reds. It's going to be item number 112, 7327. It's also got a big diamond weight. And then we'll be done with our tansies for the day unless there's anything you want to request that we can bring out from maybe prior or previous shows or what have you. But there it is. Red flashes galore. We're going to show it to you on the hand. Get ready for the value. I don't think you can top this anywhere, even for basic material. And there's a lot of basic material out there. But here's what we do on our museum reserve, and off to a museum it will go. So little inside track here, because we've got our new schedule coming up with our Mondays and Tuesdays off going forward. That actually starts, yes, 48 hours from now. So keep that in mind. It's our Sunday. It's going to be our last Sunday with 2 shows. We'll have the morning shows continuing on for you. Mondays and Tuesdays will be off. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday nights will be on. And we'll see you those 3 evenings, and then our Saturday and Sunday mornings as well. So little schedule update. We had some extra airtime that our airtime brokers got us for the holiday season, and that's now complete. So we're going to be back down to 5 shows like we have been historically for most of time. So this is where we've got 1128 emerald cut stone. 153 is the diamond weight for you. And I tell you, this is just one of those outstanding stones that's going to be a markdown. A massive markdown, as a matter of fact. $18,888 was your price tag. I'm going to show it to you quickly on because the size is what we need to make sure is okay by you before you say yes. We want to make sure it's not too big because this is definitely a larger ring. And the way it is showing those glowing reds, like a burning ember of red flashes all the way through those step facets. First caller takes it. Under $99.99. 153 is your diamond weight. Any gold, not $99.89, $79.99. $69 it will not be. We're completing our Blue Wings for the day. So this is the last one I have to show you for tonight, unless there are any requests or desires you have. We're going to make this a lot better than 69. One caller gets it. I would do it for $59.99, except my goal is to get this a home and not only provide you with a value, but the best value we've ever seen on a size like this. So here goes nothing. It's not even, and this is that big diamond weight on the sides. You see that split shank. They popped a big diamond right in between. It is knowing no bounds. Our value and our quality just simply, it just does not get better than that. And we're going to make it even better than even 69 or $59.99. Promised you the deal. Then we're done with our tansies for the night. So let me know if you'd like this one or any of the others. I know it sometimes wants to be that you want to see them all first before you make the decision on which one is best for you. I totally understand that. So here we go with a $5,499 price tag on that one, and then we are complete. Our blue wing block Ds have been trotted out, and better yet, they have been discounted down. So you let me know which one's your favorite of the bunch, and we'll make them happen for you. And then we're all done with tansies for the night. And then we've got men's ruby, big Asher cut emerald, a major diamond ring with 5.5 carats in diamonds and yellow gold. Does that sound like a plan? Look at the size of this ring. Nothing but diamonds all the way around. It's definitely not for the faint of heart here. That's one gigantic ring. 5.5 carats in diamonds, 18 carats solid yellow gold. Now that's a beauty. And we got a mark down on that one too. It's funny, most of the time we see our white diamond rings in platinum or 18 karat white. We did a yellow gold option there. Awfully exciting. How about a Savorite bracelet? Not something you expect to see. We got a Savorite bracelet here, line bracelet style. Fire opal with pink diamonds and white diamonds is here. And then maybe the icon and earrings. Diamonds by the yard in a drop. Here they are. Let's take a look at them on the hand. Together as a pair. And this is the match. So this was something you all demanded. After we had an incredible Diamonds by the Yard opportunity on many different designer styles in Diamonds by the Yard, you'd wondered aloud if there was any way we could do an earring to match. Well, take a look at this. This is the earring to match. Big bezel set diamonds, 4 in each earring. They are fabulous, and they feel very much like they can go casual or dressy, if you ask me, because they got this long drop. Not like a really super long 4-inch style or anything to that effect. I know those get a little sometimes difficult because they tangle with hair and then they're getting in the way of every collar you wear. This is just that perfect length where it's 111-3265. We'll show you the length they're going to give, and then again, final request time. It is 55 minutes left in the show. They are 2 inches in length, which is the same length we saw in a hoop earring earlier today. And we're going to bring those back out, by the way, the 410s, because I know those have been requested as well. So we'll bring those back out for you. But 111-3265 is our Carat 02 in a stiletto drop earring. Just brought some yesterday, last night, that were some really cool stilettos. They had 87 points in diamonds among many other stones. I point that out because this is only 8 stones per pair, and yet they're over a carat. So you're getting much larger individual diamonds here in your 2-inch length. They're called a shepherd's hook design. So they've got this really simplistic style. You'll just thread it right on through the ear. But then you pinch it closed because I know sometimes they can work their way out. So gold, you can't hurt it, so don't worry. Just pinch it forward, and I just made that smaller. Do you see what I did there? So once they're in, do you see how I made that one a little bit tighter? So it's not going to work its way out of your ear. So if you do have that struggle, and then look, I just put it right back where it's supposed to be. So you can always just kind of pinch it in if you like to, or take those little backings and thread them on too if you want to. So no issue there. But the length is 2 inches, 102. And again, they start smaller and then they get larger down that length of the earring. White, yellow, rose, gold, they're $9.99. Last call on this earring, then we'll bring out the 4-carat 10. I know I'm getting a lot of requests on those. The biggest hoop we do is our 4-carat 10 style, which are the 2-inch inside out hoops. We'll bring those out. And then our last call on our Saturday night. So big opal coming up with a fire opal. Let me know if you have any requests because we're taking those as well. Got a couple unique one-of-a-kind individual ideas, but I want to show these on because obviously getting up close is fine and well, but it's a little tough to put these straight forward to you because there is that drape they have. It's chain that is going to connect each and every one of those stones to each other. So you're going to have to see them here kind of drape and puddle onto the wheel, but there they are with those textured bezels, which is just really what's making it so interesting. But most importantly, I think you want to see them on. 2 inches in the drop. Great style for our diamond by the yard lovers. If you have any of our bezel set diamond pieces, this is a really good match where it just takes everything and coordinates it back to each other. They're super wearable. They always stay, and that's what kind of amazes me, is the way they stay facing forward. It's really interesting when you've got a chain link design like this, they can twist and turn. Watch this. And I don't want to make anyone dizzy. But if I move, just because I'm talking and I'm, gesticulating and things like that, you see what's happening. Those stones are facing forward. And really, truly, if you want to turn them around, you're going to have to start doing somersaults or cartwheels because they don't turn. And we've anchored it with this really nice wide front to your shepherd's hook design, so it keeps it anchored, and then they drop and they drape and they stay that way. And I have never yet seen earrings, yes, like drops like this. Sorry, I'm crouching down here. That's not something typical. Usually they're going to flip and turn and spin, and half the time you're looking at the backside of an earring and then you don't see the diamond payoff. These stay front facing, all your bigger stones. I love how they're swaying and moving, but they stay up front. That's really impeccable craftsmanship right there. You know it is, because otherwise they'd be spinning and turning all over the place. And that is a great look. And big individual diamonds on average, I mean, if you put the average, we see they're graduated, so we know that, but on average they're about 13 points a piece. So that's an incredibly sizable diamond that you're getting all the way through this earring. And to get them for under $1,000, great way to go. Let's go back to our wheel. I'm going to hold them up for you again so you see how they look from a distance away. And that is one that you do not want to miss at $9.99. So let's take another look at them here, and we'll give you another opportunity if you'd like those fabulous earrings. I know those are very popular always, but still a number of people might be seeing them for the first time, and it's a great way to go. So thank you so much. Everybody's loving those as always. They're always a hot seller. They go with the DBTY, the bracelet, the necklace version we've done, and it's really incredible to see a $9.99 pair of diamond earrings that are that substantial. And it really is. And it's the chain between the stones that looks so incredible as well. And then here we go, fire opal. Then we'll bring out the 410s. This is where we upgraded your fire opal. Cherry reds, yes. Pink and white diamonds around it. They just give it this feel that just feels very different from what we typically see. And it's a pear shape, but that band is so different. What is with the band? It always goes right through the middle. We've got it anchored to one side. You're seeing 1127330, last final 50 minutes of a Saturday night together. So here we go with the gorgeous reds that looks like a Burma. It's not. It's the best fire opal the world over. And if you're used to seeing cloudy, hazy, dingy yellow stones, and that's your fire opal, we get you to a whole different level here. The bright reds, if it looks like Burma, and my goodness, what would that be for a carat 60 Burma? This looks like a 3 carat. I don't even have a 3 carat pear-shaped Burma ruby to show you. And if I did, it would be tens of thousands of dollars. This gives you that alternative, but in a very precious stone on its own. And let's take a look at it with the pink and the white diamonds together. They're nested together as part of the design. And we will take this on down for you. Very simple, very cool value. Watch this. We're going to make it $9.99 as well. So under $1,000 to get a big old fire opal and to get first, it's not a halo, it's just a band. It's a multi-row band. You've got the 17 points in the natural pinks and then the 15 points in the white diamonds as well. So 32 points overall in your carat weight. Thank you so much. Enjoy that. That's a really good clarity on a fire opal, because even as they get the reds, they can oftentimes be a little too hazy. And then they get a little bit cloudy and dark, and they're less appealing, I think. Gems we don't like to be hazy. A lot of them just have that kind of presence. This is that really amazing look, and just, again, bright as can be. Now, this is how it'll look on the hand. So if you're waiting to see, yeah, but how do I wear it? You wear it just like you do any other ring. It's a classic band that just goes up and over instead of straight on through. So you can wear it that way, you can wear it this way, you could pair something up on this side. If you want to change the dynamic, add something on the other side, stack something with it, wonder rings, straight edge bands. You can totally make it your own and create your own designer look simply by putting on more jewelry or wearing it all by itself like it's meant to be. But that is a bright cherry red that you do not want to miss at $9.99. So here are the much anticipated last call on our hoops. We had the 235s earlier today. Then somebody said, do you have a larger hoop? Just out of curiosity. We do. And the largest that we create in a diamond hoop earring is our 410 you're seeing now. This is 111-0424. I mentioned earlier today, this morning, when you asked for the 235s, I mentioned that we would have our final discount on the 235s. Now we're bringing the final discount on the 410s. So I wasn't aware of that earlier, but that's where I got the memo after. These were brought out by request. This is the last opportunity to get them at this price, which you go figure. Once you make them again, this is why we sold out of the 235s earlier today. This is the 410, which is bringing you the 2-inch oval. So that's 2 inches in the drop. But oval means it's going to have a little less width than 2 inches. If it were a 2 by 2, it would be a round. Instead, you get the oval shape by having it be a little longer than it is wide. You've got 4 carats 10 in overall carat weight. That's both inside and out. And that means bigger diamonds. Bigger look, bigger wow factor. Here's what they look like from a distance. The little button, this is how you open them. Don't pull them, please. If you try, you're going to wonder, why aren't they opening? There's a lock inside of here. You don't need a key. You don't need another person to help you. It's just when you do this and they click close like that, they're locked. You can pull all you want, guys, and you need to press the button here. So pull it, pull it, pull it, pull it, pull it. And you have to press that button to open it up. You have to. It will not work otherwise. That's what you need to do to open it. As far as closing it, they align, they click, they're locked. That's it. And that's a lot of gold you're getting. And then front facing, look at this. 2 carats each in each earring. They look fantastic. They're really just dazzling on. And if you're not afraid of a larger hoop with the diamonds spectacularly set in large individual round brilliance all the way through, this is the one you need to have, and they are about as timeless as a piece of jewelry gets. Nothing like a hoop earring, they're iconic. More hoop earrings are sold than stud earrings are sold. More hoop earrings are sold than regular diamond solitaires, but usually those hoops are just plain gold. Nothing wrong with that. I wear them every day of my life when I'm here on the air so that I wear jewelry that doesn't compete with the jewelry I show you. So I got to wear these boring things, right? And they're fine. They're all fine and well. They go with everything. But that is a little more flavor, a little more personality and pizzazz, especially when you're getting 205 in each earring and they have that drop. Are they hitting here? No. Are they too long? No. They're just incredible earrings that you deserve to have. If you know you love a hoop, go ahead and try the bigger ones. The bigger they are, the more flattering they are. I am such a firm believer in that. That is my stake on hoops, and I believe that because you've got bigger wow factor, the elongating factor they give you when they're on. They're in white, yellow, or rose gold, and this is now. I had to make sure that you're aware of this because it's the final offering at this big value. They're going a lot less than this new price we anticipate, which again could go higher because gold is kind of doing this thing where it's increasing by the day. So I can only give you what they would be today. What they do in the future, well, that's all dependent on what gold does as well. So let's just say they should be $89.99. We're going to go back to them close up, and we're going to make sure that you see them from across the room as well because this is exciting. It is different. It is bold, and you see them. That's the beauty of it. There's a lot of half inchers out there, 3/4 inchers, 1/4 inchers, things like that, that may not make a big impact when you see them on. But when you get a 2-inch style, in and inside out, it means everybody sees nothing but diamonds front and back. And remember, I remember when back in the day, this wasn't actually something that was done in hoops very often. It was diamonds all the way around, which is great if you have someone stalking you from behind. They're going to see the diamonds, but most people make eye contact. We like our earrings to show forward, facing forward, the folks that see us straight on. So the ingenious idea actually hasn't all been around that long. The concept was, wait a minute, why are we putting diamonds in the back of an earring? Let's just double it up and have everybody see diamonds facing forward. Genius idea. White gold only is ready to go. We can have the white golds shipped out on Monday. You can have them by Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on how far away you live from me. If you live here close by to California, you're probably getting them on Tuesday. If you're a little farther away like New York, it might be till Wednesday or Thursday, just depending on our shipping partners. But these are ready to go in the white. I will go ahead and honor if you want to get them in yellow gold instead. We'll just give us a couple extra days. We'll transfer all the diamonds over to yellow. We can do that. But this is the last call, and they're under $1,000 a carat. When you pay $25,000 a carat for VS Diamonds elsewhere, putting those at $100,000, who's spending $100,000 on an earring? If you are, please talk to me first. Please not, and I'm not asking you to compromise quality. You expect maybe you're spending $100,000 because you want that really divine quality. Oh, you're getting it. And they're not $89. They're not even $4,100. That would be exactly $1,000 a carat with a lot of free gold in tow. Instead, we're going to make them for better than even $4,100. They're actually $39.99. But want to make sure you are aware that is the last call at that price tag, because when they are created again, they have to adhere to more current gold pricing and diamond pricing, both of which are going up by the day. So if you want that extra savings, this is how you do it. And that's $39.99. Congratulations if you get them. I know we had a lot of you discussing them earlier today. The 235s are gone. There's nothing I can do to bring those back. They are sold out. The 410s are what's remaining. They are $39.99, and we'd love to get you a pair if you'd like them, because they are just, they carry with them a personality all their own, and they really do make you feel even more fabulous than you look. And I think that jewelry is oftentimes, that's what you want. For me, it's not about, I'm not at this point, it's not really, am I really trying to impress others? I don't give a you-know-what about what other people think. And once you achieve that in life, I think you are in a different stage of euphoria and peace than you can even imagine. Like Dalai Lama type serenity. I mean, just really, truly, I mean, that's the key. But I think at this point, we're wearing jewelry for how we feel, for how it makes us feel. And again, isn't that weird that, how do you sell a feeling? How do you sell something that gives a feeling? I think jewelry does. I'm a believer in that because I experience it every day, because I wear jewelry, and I love shopping for great jewelry because I love the way it makes you feel and the way it makes you look. So if that's something that you feel like, well, I kind of got the standards and I'm kind of all set up, but you're wondering, can a piece really give you something special? This is it. This is the one. This is a hoop to try. And remember, if they're not for you, and you never know till you put them on, I want you to wear them around the house. It's kind of like, people say this all the time when you change your hair color. You won't recognize yourself at first. People do it. I always had that desire, but I know the second I did that, you guys wouldn't recognize me. You'd go, I don't even know who that is anymore. I never do that. I wore glasses on the air one time. They were just for fashion and for fun. I wore glasses. I don't think I sold a thing. Everyone was weirded out. Who is that? Who is that? Who's she? It's weird, right? We don't even get used to ourselves. So if you're not sure, I say wear them. Get them at home. Try them on. Wear them for a day. Wear them out, wear them in, show them off, see how you feel. If they're not for you, you can put them back in the box, slap a label on it, and send it back to me. If you find, though, that what I feel strongly you're going to find, if they're transforming and suddenly this is the earring you're wearing and you're carrying yourself a little differently and you're walking a little taller and, being a proud woman, do that and you'll never look back, because you can't put a price tag on a feeling of confidence. And knowing that you're wearing VS diamonds is really something that nobody can understand until you try it. And I hear it from all kinds of viewers who say, you know what, I never knew the difference. I figured a diamond was a diamond was a diamond, and I just went ahead and bought the cheapest diamond I could find. But once I tried VS stones, I realized I cannot stand the idea of lower quality diamonds anymore. I have been now spoiled by VS stones, and you will be too. But that's why if you're going to wear something and you're going to get it, just get the best. And I wouldn't say that if it was $100 grand and I was asking you to sell your house to buy an earring. I would never do that. I don't want you to skip the mortgage payment or sell 2 cars or forego the kids' college tuition just to buy a pair of earrings. So don't do that. I mean, we all are here to, just obviously be responsible. But if you know diamond values and what could be $89.99 next time around, and they're under $4,000, to get diamond earrings that would be $100 grand elsewhere, I would never be able to talk highly about a $100,000 earring. But when they're a value like this, you take them if you love them and just try them out. See what it's all about. All right, so we'll move right along. We got that big diamond ring here too. So again, anything you need, let's show it to you. Last call for requests, 39 minutes, and I'll see you back in the morning. Tomorrow morning, we debut a stone we've never had and a stone I've never seen before. I have heard of it, but I've never seen one, I've never sold one, and it's happening tomorrow morning. And they're very affordable, considering I did not think they would be, because they really have no business being affordable, but they are, because, well, it's TVON. So we're going to do that for you as well. And then give me a call if you have any questions or requests, or you want to see that Chameleon diamond again, or the big emerald cut Tanzanite, or maybe it's the aqua or the Kunzite or the sapphire or the Panther or anything else we saw today in this show or beyond. Pick a piece from the inventory. and we'll find it, bring it on out, give you that big, big value. Happy Saturday, last call on Saturday night. We've got a Savorite bracelet. Let's show it to you. The hoops are almost gone. We got one pair left. That's it. Thank you, thank you. Look at those Savorite garnets matched up in a bracelet. Yeah, the days of bracelets are probably over. Going forward, I wouldn't expect, I'm sorry, bracelet lovers, but gold is just too pricey to make bracelets anymore. But we got a few left that we can discount in the meantime. So give you one last shot at some bracelets. Here's 6718, 3.5 carats. It doesn't really sit upright on its own because it's got these really pretty little bow links. So let's take a look at this on the wrist, and there you go, dazzling green. Mom will like that. Mom loves green and pink together. She has a living room, those colors. You can do that kind of thing in Vegas, you know? And that's probably one of the more tame living rooms where she lives. But take a look. That's a really good color combo, yes? So we've got, that's her in a nutshell. She got a big personality, right? Not afraid to shy away from color. Take a look at that. 6 stones. And then the bow design link throughout, diamonds as well. In between every one of these little distinctive bows, you have a bezel set diamond. This is Savorite garnet, 6 stones matched. It does have an insert closure, so you're gonna have a continuous seamless design. There's one half, here's the other, and then a figure 8 safety on one side to make sure that's locked in place. But what do you think? Bright green goes with everything. And I'm so sick of looking at Savorites that are black in color. That's all you see anywhere. I was at that trade show last month. Oh, Savorites did not look like Savorites. I was going, how are they getting such crazy money for those Savorites? It's what you want to see is those bright, gorgeous greens you see consistently throughout that bracelet, matched to perfection. We'll blow it out here quickly. It's a bracelet. That's unusual. We got a lot of gold weight here. And then the big diamonds, 30 points there. 6 stones matched. It's a 7-inch style, by the way. So just hopefully that works for you. It's a pretty average, typical size to get in bracelets around the world. And then we're going to show it to you facing up right here. And never before have I seen us do a bracelet like this. And there it is all the way around, looking at some of the inner details there and how it's set up from the inside. That's solid. We don't do plated metals or anything like that. It's solid all the way through. We'll make it $24.99 if you like the Savorites. Jess, did you have a question or pick up earrings? Earrings, thank you so much. Who got them? And Kunzite coming up as a recap. Yeah. Really? Oh my goodness. Was it my clues? Is she just got the inside track? Did she cheat? What'd she do? Because I know she cheats sometimes. Where's she calling from? Is she in Texas? Good. All right, so here we go. Well, that's good. I'll send her something. What does she want? What should I send her? Should I send her something? Does she need something? All right. Well, we had someone guess the stone. Now, is she publicizing that to the world? Okay, she's going to keep it on the down low. Miss S, congratulations. She knows her stones. She guessed it. I know she's been a TVON viewer for a while. She's watched for more than a day or two. So congratulations. Pretty cool. I gave you a lot of hints, and we had someone figure it out. So again, tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock, I'm going to tell you about a stone we've never had before. And it's actually from Brazil. And I think that a lot of us are really anticipating it highly. I know I am, because I'm a gem nerd. I love exciting things like that. And it's always fun to bring you something new, right? Because I tend to talk about a lot of jewelry every day. I don't sell vacuums. I don't sell shrimp cocktail. I sell just jewelry. It's all I sell. So after a while, you kind of have the same. There's only so many gems in the world. It hasn't been since 2017 that I introduced you to a world's new stone. And I'm going to do that tomorrow. And I only get this opportunity like once every, 7, 8 years. So I'm pretty excited about it. We've got a new stone to debut tomorrow. I know you're waiting on it. We've only got a handful. I think there are 7 actually. So I guess a handful and a half of pieces. And that's it. That's all. And so it's pretty cool. And I saw it for the first time. I'd heard about it. I saw it finally because the pieces were just finished on Friday night. So I got to see them this morning, and OMG, it's actually beautiful. Because there's a lot of rare stones that are really unattractive, and I'm being nice, but they're rare, so we love them anyways. This is a rare stone, but it's beautiful and it's really unique, and I know you're gonna love it, because at this point we get to know each other, right? So good news there. All right, so we've got something special. Let's take a look at this. Here's a recap on my Kunzite. That one's got to go. That is the 1221. Neon Afghan material. This one's down to 1888. And the item number, as a recap, is item number 112-7380. And that's the big Kunzite Neon Spectacular. If there's anything we can show, if you just want to do a little jewelry TED Talk or something like that, we can do that. If you have any questions, I'll open it up to your questions. We'll just use this last 35 minutes of our Saturday night for anything you'd like. If you have a question, if there's something you want to know about, if there's something you want to see, we're opening it up to that. that. You can let me know because we're obviously just showing great jewelry. I did want to show you, remember that Chameleon diamond that we have for under $5,000? The 68 pointers here with the cert. So you can still grab that if you want. It's a green that turns to yellow gold, and it's pretty cool. Then we've got the Kunzite here. Take a look at that for $1888. What else can we show you before we go? It's last call. I've got, why don't I do this too? We've got a really cool, I've got some zircon. I've got the really pretty Morganite here, which I just think is just too pretty to stay here. Because I know maybe if you're a Friday night viewer, maybe you missed this. I want to bring out this really gorgeous Morganite pear shape that looks like a pink diamond. And then we also have, oh, we have a stunning yellow diamond. I think that 3 carat needs to go tonight. And then we have a round tansy as well, the 1678. So 2 rounds to get a home. Let's see if we can get the round tansies. They're fabulous, forever home. And then our last call, also this new designer ring. The princess cut ring went very quickly earlier. I have something that kind of gives you that squared off motif here. And this one, look at all that different work to it. It's got a lot of interesting negative spaces, we call it, which just means some open work. And it's going to be 112-7436. And we'll share this one with you. It is, oh yeah, I could say whatever right now. Yeah, it don't matter. But yes, we got the Chameleon diamond. So again, that's going to be a really, really special look. And again, don't forget about the Chameleon diamond under $5,000. Any final requests for the show, let me know. If you have a question, a gemstone question, or anything you've ever wondered about TVON or gemstones or jewelry, please let me know. We'll answer those questions now and just make it whatever you need. But this is a 46-point diamond designer ring in platinum. And a lot of negative space there, one of a kind. And that one's going to be only, you know what, let's just blow that out for a quick little deal here. I know it's a $39.99 piece. That's because there's a lot of platinum side to side on this one. That's what it looks like. It kind of looks like you placed a different centerpiece on top of a wider band, kind of stacked on stacked in your platinum and your diamonds. The diamonds go all the way right along the outside. The bigger rounds are going to be at the corners, and that one will be, how about this? Really good look. That one's going to be only $12.99. First caller. So that'll be a fun one there. And then we do have some blue sapphires coming together in a new design as well. 2-in-1. We'll share that. And then the big diamond ring. And then I had the 2 round Tanzanites. We'll just recap from the weekend. And then also that men's ruby. We had a men's gold quartz earlier. Conch pearl is here. If anybody needs a really mighty fine emerald, this is a nice show and tell piece. It's like I'm in kindergarten all over again saying, okay, what'd you bring in, Lauren? What are you bringing in? Let me bring in an emerald and just show the world one of our top emeralds ever. There it is. That is stunning. 643 is the size. Could have fooled me. That's what emeralds do. It's such a really deceitful stone, but in a very good way. Because that's a stone that looks like a 12 or 13 karat all day. Big pendant, platinum, and 18 karat gold. It's 18 inches on the chain. The piece is stunning. You've got the big diamond in the bail, and that's going to be $222 in diamonds. Item number 7232. Just thought we'd share that with you for a big emerald. I mean, sometimes it's just fun to, you know, you ever wish you could go to the museum, but maybe you're not locally in the same city as that big museum is located. So it's getting on a plane and it's traveling for miles and miles. Well, here's where we can bring the museum to you and show you 7232. It's platinum. It's a 643 emerald. It's got the fabulous rolled popcorn link chain with it. It has a diamond weight of 2 carats 22, and they're mostly baguettes. Then, of course, there's the pear shape and the rounds. That's the bail. I look at it as 2 separate pieces of jewelry here, and if anybody would like that one, call me and make me an offer on it. We'll take any reasonable offer you got. It's really, truly time to let this one go. It's only been on the air for one brief moment, and I want to show you on the hand here because this is where you're going to see the size. And you're going, I know the size, it's a 643. Yeah, but what the size looks like is very different from what it actually weighs. So that's a cool piece. What do you think? And then you've got the length of it like so. Let me show you that one. The length of it from top to bottom. That's going to be pretty cool. Look at that. 1.25 inches top to bottom. Great looking stone. I'll show it to you on the neckline here so you can see it from even further away. Watch that color glow. That is so it's just a really, really attractive stone, is it not? When emeralds can be very dingy and not so special or exciting, that's what the best emeralds in the world look like. Only on a big scale there. And again, doesn't matter what color that's up against, it looks fantastic. There's even adjustability to this chain, so you can take it right off, wear it with other things. Look at that, that's cool. And so that one's gonna be, again, make me an offer on it. We're looking for $39,999. It's certainly, I've got some flexibility here just to move it today. So again, 28 minutes left in our Saturday night. If that's what you're looking for, I'm going to show the sister stone, the pink Variety beryl, coming up next. We'll follow it up. And if you like that emerald, well, it's not going to be $39,999. It's going to be your best offer. So you can just tell me what you want to pay. If it's anywhere close to cost, we'll take it. That's how I'm working for the end of the show. So here comes the pink Variety beryl. Pink beryl, Morganite, but the true pink variety. No peach, no brown, just pink, purely. Double halo in the diamonds. Item number is 1128057. And here we are with the double halo and a big 221 pear shape. 53 points in diamonds, and a quick value. We're going to go $1,000 to start with $100 increments and go from there. Good luck to you. Here's that Morganite. We showed it on Friday, had it for a lot more money. Just want to see if we can get that one out the door here as we move on from some bigger designer pieces and, of course, that really stunning emerald, huge size there. And you let me know if you like that one, and then we'll show our big round tansies. We've got the 1678 and the nearly 14 karat. But $1,000 to get this going. We've got the open already. Thank you so much. And look at this finishing. So we do have 1,000. Thank you, Carrie. Carrie's got the $1,000 open. Look at the inside. There's your solid undergallery. This is one of the more, first of all, that ring doesn't need an undergallery. I'm a jewelry designer. It don't need one. It doesn't. It's not going to hurt you to not have an undergallery, but it doesn't matter. We went the extra mile. We completed the basket from the profile, gave it the lattice work undergallery. We have $1,000 only. We're looking for $1,100 or more. Big Morganite, fantastic pair. Last call on our pink Morganite. This is it. The true pinks that only come from our private collection, because you can shop Morganites in some of the finer boutiques out there, but they're really giving you a lighter, peachy, beigey. It kind of looks like a skin tone, like my skin tone. Very light and pale. Okay. So I know that's not very kind. I got to be kinder to myself, don't we? Don't we all? But again, you normally see very little color, and there's never really pink to it. This is a pure pink, like a diamond. Do I have a 221 diamond? I wish I did. I do not. So here's your best option. 1,000 going once. Anybody want to give Carrie a challenge here? Or are we done? Do we want to go 11 or 12? We have 11. Thank you so much. New bidder just jumped in. We have $1,100. Wonderful. We got 1,100. Look at this on the hand. And this was a whole lot. Do you have 12? Thank you. $1,200 has been bid. There it is on the hand. That's one way to wear it all. Reverse it for you. Who's at $1,200? Because I think we just lost a bidder, but we still have somebody thinking about it. Thank you so much. We've got Charlotte at $1,200. We had Carrie and Charlotte. Who's next? Samantha and Miranda? Who else is left on? Tony, I will explain later. $1,200 we have. Victor, nobody else? All right. Well, 1,200's the bid. Last chance, last call. It's down to one bidder. You know what that means. We're a little too low. That's okay. Got to sell it anyways. I'm probably not going to talk them out of it. There's nothing I can do when a value is that good to say, please don't take it. Please don't take it. Please don't take it. We're just too low. I shouldn't be selling. It's one thing to sell jewelry at cost or a little under cost, but when you're miles under cost, not something you want to be doing. Not if you like your career choice. But again, I'm going to need to figure out a new one. But how about this? Let's go final 2 minutes, send it out. Last call, one bidder left though. So you got a challenge here. In the last 2 minutes, we will take your phone calls. But again, last chance, then we'll show you the 2 rounds that we have in our Blue Wing Black D's. That is very special. Hey, Cheryl, what's up with Cheryl? Cheryl's an old timer with us. She's been with us since the beginning. Hey, Cheryl, she's been with us, I think, since day one, way back when. I think she's been watching me for like 20-some years, right, Cheryl? Hey, Cheryl, thank you for being with us. Appreciate that. She feels like a big part of the TVON family. Pops in and out. Good to see you. All right, so we've got 90 seconds remaining, and we've got our last call. And again, one great, fabulous Morganite with the double halo. It's in the rose gold. Stays that way. We'll still size it to perfection for you. Look what's coming up, by the way. Sapphire lovers, do we have you out there? Look at that. Cool piece. New, brand new. And we'll share that with you. Then the last 2 tansies, one of a kind in the rounds. And a conch pearl is here for under $3,000 in a big size. 2 carats, no less. Go figure. We got some dandies coming up for our last couple of minutes, and anything else you want to see or get a last look at on the air, this is the time to do it. Final minute remaining. Looks like it may be going at $1,200. Now that's a great ring. That's a beautiful classic. It's a pear shape, which is going to look bigger than the 221. Yes, here it is again from the finishing on the inside. I'll show you one more time on the hand as well. It's at $1,200, looking for 13 or more. That's what it looks like. No problem on the sizing there. Really easy classic band to size, so it can be right on out to you. 30 seconds left, looking for 13 or more. Our last 2 round Tanzanites coming up, and I will show you that blue sapphire designer ring as well. Some rings just read as important. That one does. Sometimes they just look expensive, even if you're not sure what it is. You guys know Morganites. You watch the show. But I'm talking about the outside world. That's a compliment magnet is what that is. Everyone's going to be admiring that stone. And such a pretty, pretty pink, but without being overpowering. So 1,200 once, twice, 3 times. That is sold. Thank you, thank you. Here we go. This is the big blue wing. And then we have another big blue wing. 2 to choose from in the rounds. If you want to go ultimate high style and last call on blue wings, there they are. One with a halo, one without. One with diamonds down the sides. The other one does too, but they're all stacked up in big sizes. So what you're looking at is on the left side, it's 1128051. That's a 1378. And then we have the extra jumbo 16 karat 78. And interesting, they both end in 78. I don't know why, but that's interesting and kind of random. But 1378, 1678. Diamond weights are as follows. 114. This one has 118. So things being equal here, obviously the diamonds are distributed in different carat weights individually. You've got 2 massive stones. I get it. If you're looking for the 1 carat, we don't have one. I had the 253, which is the smallest I can get you, and it was earlier in the square cushion cut in that little link design for $14.99 that we brought back by popular demand. But this is the one where it's going to be for the mega lovers, the collectors, the really true, like, I want to break into a museum and have those rings. I'm not really interested in anything but. If you tend to be that, let's face it, I tell you, let's be proud to be spoiled when it comes to jewelry. I think that if you feel like you've been spoiled in jewelry, I think that it's fair to say, I think we at TVON have done our job. If we feel like we've spoiled you in quality, if we've spoiled you with values, and you get frustrated when you look elsewhere, do you get mad ever when you look elsewhere? I feel bad. I feel sad for people that are shopping because, listen, not everybody has access to TVON. I get that. It's a little boutique network that's not broadcast everywhere in everybody's home, right? Not a lot of people have TVs anymore necessarily, so then there's that. So it's hard to find, right? I feel bad when I see people, and I'm in retail stores all the time having meetings and talking with, other people in the business, and I watch people walk in, drop $40,000 on a diamond band that's got a carat in diamonds and walk out, and they're happy as a lark, and they're thrilled. And I get a little bit, honestly, I get upset because they don't know. They don't know there's a better way. And I get it for the rest of us. If you're thinking, really, do people spend $40,000 on a 1 carat diamond band? Yes, every day. Every day. And because you have like the secret sauce, the secret into great designer jewelry. And this is a Tanzanite where no matter how much you're spending on Tanzanite, there is no better quality. So I'm so proud if you're thinking, yep, I look at all the other Tanzanites and it just doesn't do it for me anymore. I'm tired of seeing the lavenders elsewhere. I've been spoiled by Blue Wing Block D. Well, here they are, 2 of our best individual varieties of them, major diamond weights, and we're taking them down in price. $19,999 was actually the start price on the smaller. And then the other one went up to $26,000. We don't care. We're just moving them out the door. They've got to go no matter what. You're spending under $10,000 tonight. And that's as easy as we can make it. Neither is $99.99. There are 2 different prices. Remember, that's the $13.78 with $114. Here's the $16.78 with $118. So graphics you're seeing right now on the right side. Here's the ring on the left, which is 8051. And we'll make it either way under $9,000. Actually, you're not even spending $89.99 for the larger of the 2 stones. We will take them lower and consider this the blessing granted. This is like the prayers answered in all the blue wing lovers that are thinking, I need one before they're gone. I really want one of the bigger stones. Maybe you have the wearable that you enjoy wearing and you want that one big collectible. Here they are in the most lavish and designer and premium cuts out there. The round, they're Portuguese cut round, by the way, super stunning, and they're going to be better than $89.99. Neither is going to be $89.99. If you'd like the larger, it's down to $84.99. That's the larger, that's the nearly 17 karat. If you want to go with the smaller, it is smaller, it's just not small. That's even less. We're doing the 13 karat 78 for only $69.99. And I would not be surprised if they both go right here, right now. Take a look and let's see how they look on the hand together. If you have a favorite already, Jason, we can just zoom in on that one because I did want you to see them side by side because there are similarities. So I thought it'd be really helpful to see them side by side for at least a moment to make it a little easier because seeing them just once here and once there doesn't give you the comparison. And I wanted you to see that. So we are verifying on both actually, so either. And then here we go. This is going to be this is the 1678. I want to show it on the hand here. And the reds are just, it's really hard to describe what you have going on here. And the fact a round can be that flashing and that powerful and that much red, and that one's the $84.99. Here's the other one side by side with it. The difference is visually is you're going to have diamonds only on the sides here on that one. That's going to be the 13, so 1678, 1378. Diamonds all the way around and down the sides here, and then diamonds only on either side there. And if you really look at that, there's no holding down that flash. That fire, that brilliance, I don't care if you darken the place. Look at the shadow I just created. They only look better. Oh, they get better in lower light. That proves it. Look, full light, and then let's do a total eclipse of TVON here. Darken the light, I just blocked it, and look at how those stones got better and brighter. $84.99, $69.99. Or take them both, get them at home, and then decide. I have no issue with that. I want you to be happy. And unless you're happy, I'm not happy. Doesn't make me happy if you're not happy. $84.99, $69.99. Which one would you like? I think it really comes down to the setting. I think it does. If you want to go traditional halo or traditional side stones. These are 19 points each among the 6 on the sides, 3 and 3. And then here's the more conservative individual diamond size, but going all the way around and down the sides of that band. Tell me something. Is there a prettier Tanzanite in existence than what we're looking at? I got 2 that are just as good as it gets. What were they needing? Something we don't carry? Oh, okay. Yeah, some pieces do sell. So if they're gone, they're gone. I can't bring them back if they're already sold out. But here they go. $69.99 left side, $84.99 on the right. Thank you so much. All right, thanks for being with us tonight. We have 15 minutes left in our Saturday night. And then, of course, last call on either one of those blue wing black Ds. We are going to show that new sapphire designer ring with the 2 sapphires together. We're just verifying on those. I can't wait to see and congratulate. I do want to say congratulations in advance on either one that you purchase and either one that you collect because, well, the rounds, they hold a special place in, I think, any collector's heart. There's a very big premium that should be applied to a round. They can be 60 and 70 and sometimes even 80% more than the same exact size in the same exact quality if it were an oval. So there is a very special upgrade you're getting, and I think you're seeing it there. Why? I mean, you have to price them more in the industry because it's a wasteful cut to do, but really when you see it here, you realize that it's also giving premium brilliance, premium flashes. That's the difference here. It's not just your basic. It's anything but. Whenever I say anything but basic or anything but whatever, I think I was on a girls' softball team when I was about 6 years old. And it was like one of those, played softball my whole life, and I'm a big baseball lover, and I probably, if I had stuck with it, I'd probably be the first woman playing in the major leagues. But hey, that's another story. But honestly, it's one of those where, and we were called, it was a real rough and tumble group that year, and we could all, you could make up your names. So you made up your names, and it was like the sunflowers and the daisies and the shockwaves, and then it was our group, and it was ABL. And somebody said, what does that mean? What's ABL? I said, anything but ladies. And so it was what we were known as, like the tough girls, right? And they vetoed it. They said, no, I'm sorry, ladies, you got it now. You got to be like, pick a flower, okay? Pick a flower, pick a doll. But again, anything but basic is what we bring. And I feel like that's, you're tired of seeing the same old, same old. Sometimes it's fun to step outside the box. All right, let's move on, and let's go ahead and talk about this designer ring. Oh, that's so pretty. The way they offset those pear shapes, loaded up with diamonds. 112-7942. And again, our final Saturday is about to wrap up. If there's anything else I can show you, please let me know. I will see you, God willing, in the morning at 10 a.m. Pacific time. That's when we're going to debut that new stone we've never had, and I've never had, so I'm excited about that. I hope you'll join me. Just if nothing else, listen, you don't need to buy one. There's only like 7 of them to go around, or is it 7 or 8? Gosh, now I'm thinking about, was it 7 or 8? I think it was 7, 8, I'm not sure. Again, it's been a busy day, but I will say, either way, you're gonna love seeing them. Even if you're not a shopper, please tune in. If you know a gemstone fanatic, a gemstone dealer, someone who's like really into gems and jewelry, tell them to log in, even if they don't get us on TV, tell them to log in somehow to watch our show, Facebook, YouTube, online, because it's gonna be a really cool presentation. And you probably have not seen it. I've not seen it before. So, I've seen just about everything. So I'm really excited about it. Great presentation coming up. We've got a handful and a half of rings. We're gonna show them, and they're all rings, by the way. So anyway, it's a great stone. They're set, they're really collectible, and they're also very affordably priced. So I'm looking forward to it. So if nothing else, join us tomorrow just to stop in and see. And I have a feeling you're going to want to be with us during the presentation, because I don't think there's going to be anything left to recap later, because again, the prices are fantastic. But here we go with 112-7942, and this is the sapphire, dueling sapphire pear shapes together. Look how pretty that is, with the pave every which way. Platinum is the setting. 76 points in the sapphires, also 49 points in the diamonds, going every which way around it down the sides. And then we get you a little texture that's called mill grain, where you see that little beaded design. It looks like a nice little almost diamond-like detail in your platinum. That's really well done. It's as is, meaning it's going to stay in platinum. I know you got to suffer and sacrifice to deal with platinum. I know. Oh, right? So platinum's so pricey out there. It's really kind of funny when we say, hey, it has to stay in platinum, like as if there was any other more divine metal to get in your jewelry. But this one is only going to be, you know what, let's take the $39.99 piece, make it a whole lot more affordable, send it on out. I love that it's low profile. So if you are, a lot of folks are, ladies in the medical profession, or, you're constantly wearing gloves, or maybe you're just in a cold climate, or you just like the ease of wear with something that sits more like a second skin. This is not obtrusive and sitting way off the hand. So it really does work. I'll tell you, that's why I love my signet ring. It's a big block of gold, but I'll tell you, it really is easy. I'm one of those weirdos, like I'll put on gloves to go get gas, and I do it twice a week. I have a 20-gallon tank, and I get gas, it seems like every other day. And I got to tell you, I put on gloves just because, why touch it if you don't have to, right? So just a tip from me to you. If if you're a little germophobic like me, do that. But again, point is, I slip it right on over my signet ring, and it does not matter. It's easy, easy, easy. So a lot of us, I think, really enjoy a low profile setting like that. And we'll do this for under $2,000 to make it even easier. We'll go ahead and do that. It's not going to be $2,000 or $19.99. Let's blow it out. We'll make it, how about this, $12.99. $12.99 for the first caller on that designer sapphire and diamond ring. And then our last call, and again, this is recap time too. This is where now you've seen everything we've had for the show. If you're still thinking about something, whether it's, oh gosh, you name it, we got plenty of jewelry here. If there's something you're thinking about, give us a call. We can best show it to you again. Then it'll be easier to decide. You know my 15-minute rule. If you're still thinking about it 15 minutes later, well, at least call in and see it one more time. Then it's going to be quite easy to establish if it's the one for you or not. Let me also remind you the Chameleon Diamond, best value we have today. Chameleon Diamond, 68-pointer, under $5,000. Incredible value there. $12.99 on this one. That's a lot of platinum. You saw how wide that ring is. It doesn't sit flat, 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 in that it's got a little bit of, you see the layered idea of platinum there, the way it's finished on the inside. $12.99. Come on in. And last call on our Saturday night. Again, we're going to be with you tomorrow morning. That's when we do our big debut. I'm doing them all in the morning. Every one of these new stones that's debuting, they're all in the morning. I'm going to start them at 11 o'clock Pacific. So if you need to be here only for that time, that's when I will start. It takes everyone a while to gather on those morning shows, especially on a Sunday when you might be at worship, like I like to do if I'm not with you on a Sunday. But hey, that hasn't happened in about 9 years. But here we go. This is where I'm going to do them at 11 o'clock. That's 2 p.m. Eastern. So if you want to be here just for that presentation, I totally value your time. Be with us. Or if you just want to press record on your TV, just record it. We're going to do that presentation at 11 a.m. Pacific. And it's going to be a ton of fun because, again, a stone I bet you haven't seen too often. I bet you haven't seen it at all, but those of you that have heard about it, we're going to see it in real time, in real life, in great settings as well. And we've got a few different looks for you and a few different price points as well. So that's going to be really cool, and we'll reveal what it is tomorrow morning. So that's going to be coming up at 11 a.m. Pacific time. And we'll keep our Saturday and Sunday mornings. They're not going anywhere. I apologize for all the schedule shifts and changes. We've gone through a lot of them recently when, gosh, I was here for years and years and years before we ever had anything shift. Times have changed, days have changed. Again, thank you for rolling with us. This is our last Saturday night. We've got 8 minutes left. We will have one more doubleheader tomorrow. Sorry, I speak in sports terms. That's my former life and my current life too. So we have one more doubleheader for you Sunday morning and evening. So I will be with you both of those days tomorrow as well. 10 a.m. for the show, part 1. That's where we do the big debut. The second part is going to be at 5, like all of our evening shows are. We are off Monday and Tuesday starting, yes, this Monday. No show Monday, no show Tuesday, but then I'll see you back for Wednesday and Thursday and Friday nights. And that's going to be that. So take a look. So we got our mornings. We got 5 shows a week with you, all on TV and online. There's our last call on that ring. Let's show you real quick. I got to show the Chameleon diamond. That's a mega value, $49.99 for our 68-point Chameleon. There it is. That's just still one for the ages there. With the fingerprint, no extra charge. Without the fingerprint, we should probably get more than $49.99. It's a looker. There it is. That is going to be 1117894, and that's our Chameleon 68-point pear shape with the GIA cert that comes along with it. And that's in a bridge mounting. It's 85 points in diamonds there. Call us on the 2 blue wing Tanzanite rounds, the emerald cut, the smaller cushion, anything we can help you with. It's been a real pleasure being with you today as always. I'll tell you, these have spoiled me. I get too much time with you guys, and I feel like I'm just monopolizing all this airtime with you. It's been a lot of fun to spend these days with you here. But I got to say, $49.99, look at all the special values we had in honor of our final Saturday night. So that's a big one. That used to be $16,000. If you think I'm making that up, I don't write these prices on these bags. Look at that. That's the ring. There's the price. This is the GIA cert behind it here. So we're doing something wild, and it's a VS2. So imagine if you could get a big green diamond in a VS2 quality that's almost 3/4 of a carat. That alone, sometimes I think we should just call it a green diamond because it is, but then it changes. It's a green diamond, it's an orange diamond all at one time. Does it change? Yes. Does it go back? Yes. It depends on the temperature around you. If it's really, really hot, if it heats up, don't put it in the oven. Do not microwave it. But if it heats up, like I'll never forget, the greatest story ever, I think, that I've ever heard from a TVON shopper was she called in, she'd bought a Chameleon diamond. It was a green to yellow. She called into customer service the day she got it, livid. Livid. Big time shopper. She said, I've been shopping forever. You guys sent me the wrong ring. I've never seen a mistake like this. How dare you? Don't you check things? We said, let me check something. She said, I ordered a Chameleon green diamond. It got to me. You sent me an orange diamond. It was the same diamond, but it was summertime in August. She lived in Alabama, I think it was. It'd been sitting on a hot, hot, hot delivery truck all day long. And by the time she opened that package, the stone was bright golden orange yellow. And then sure enough, by the time, I think it was an hour after she got off the phone, it was back to green again because it had gotten back down to room temperature. And we said, yep, that's the beauty of Chameleon. That's really the difference, and that's what makes it oh so rare. And she said, oops, sorry, I forgot. I got a color changing diamond. I just thought I got a fancy color, but I got 2 fancy colors in one. And that's what this stone does, that they don't even know exactly how or why this stone's capable of that, but it is. So $49.99, and we've got one only there. That's one of our bigger values on a Chameleon. And anything else we can help you with tonight, this is last call. Maybe we need to see the conch pearl. It's the best value I have on a conch pearl, bar none. It's 112-7139. Here it is. This is one of those beautiful, it's got shading from the lighter to the brighter colors. It's platinum as well. It's a 212. So it's a nice big stone, and that will be 88 points in the diamonds. It's actually big rounds and smaller rounds together. So they really put those smaller diamonds. It's like a medium diamond that's at the intersection of all the rounds. And then that sweep of platinum, 212, is that big conch pearl. There are only 2 conch pearls ever that we've had larger than this one, and they were expensive. They were real pricey. This one's only $29.99 if you'd like to get it in that solid platinum. So a really good way to go. And then of course that big diamond halo around it. And let me know if that is for you, because well, there's only one price like that. And when you go to the 4 carats, they get more like 15,000 and 10,000. So it's nice to see a still very large stone that's all natural. If you're thinking, oh, had a pretty shading, look at how they did that. They really did some great enhancement. No, there's no enhancement. That's the way it comes out of this very large, big, the queen conch shell is what it's called. It's why it's called a conch pearl, is because it's that really large shell. You know it. It's that one you put up to the ear and hear the ocean. That's that big, big sea snail shell that is found in the Caribbean. Very few of these stones exist. And to get gem quality like that in a 2 carat 12, and look at that, it's under $3,000. And we're in our final minutes of our Saturday night. Thank you so much for being with us today, all day. Really appreciate you joining us and tuning in when you can throughout the day. Remember, tomorrow morning is our big premiere, so we're going to do that, and it's such a limited premiere. Again, what, 7 or 8 items only, all in rings. Big debut stone from Brazil. You do not want to miss it. 11 o'clock Pacific. The show starts at 10. We're going to bring out the premiere at 11. We're going to really wow you with some values leading up to that point, and we're going to have a big old premiere day. Plus, it's Sunday. You don't want to miss a Sunday. We'll have our morning and our evening tomorrow one last time, and then our mornings stay. The evenings go. So again, that's just the evening. On the weekends, we'll be with you Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Again, all the details are on our website, TVON.com, if you need to reference that as the days go on, just to give yourself a little refresher course on the new schedule. So final, now minute 45 seconds. It's whatever we can do for you. If there's something you're inquiring about, this is a good time to do it, because as we sit and answer these phone calls after the show ends, a lot of these pieces from the evening go. So thank you so much. Don't wait till tomorrow to pick up your favorites. Of course, we do have our big shows tomorrow. That's 10 a.m. Pacific time. That's noon Central, 1 p.m. Eastern. Big premiere coming up in that show. Then we've got our evening show as well. And you never know for our final weekend evening what kind of surprises we have in store for you. But it's going to be a good time. I'm going to try this on again for you so you can see what this conch pearl is all about. It's one of those really rare but soft and beautiful at the same time. Again, there's a lot of rare stones out there that we would not really consider putting into jewelry because, well, if they're not attractive, I'm not sure how many people are going to love to show it off as part of their own accessories. So this is $29.99. We'll see who's got that one, and then I have a feeling we'll have time, hopefully, to recap that big Tanzanite that everybody's talking about. Here's the conch pearl, 212. It's a big size, and that's not something that you can just grow at a whim. I mean, these are all developed within, they're organic stones. They're developed within those shells. And that's why it's so pretty to have those different colors throughout. That's really what makes it so, I think, very interesting and very unique to just your stone. They're all a little bit different. Some are lighter, some are darker. This really has that beautiful graduated natural color of different shades within it. So I'll see you tomorrow morning, bright and early, 10 o'clock. It's only 14 hours from now. So we've got 2 shows. Again, we're going back to back it tomorrow for one last time on our Sunday. Thank you so much for joining me all day today. Happy Saturday, one and all, and whatever your evening entails. I hope it's a good one. Be safe and well. We'll see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. Big premiere. Do not miss it tomorrow. I'm Lauren Blair. Have a great night. We'll see you in the morning.